Hi, kids. Welcome to the Wombat Podcast. We're going to have some interesting stuff today. We have cherries. We have root beer. Technically, we have energy drinks, but still, have a good time.
How Collier needed more soap, and so to fix his problem, he just filled up his soap. Well, didn't fill it up. He put water in there. It's like, all right, cool. Now we'll get the soap out. It's like, oh, you give it soap. That's true.
It's because it's
What's up?
It's a
What is
reminder.
your excuse for this?
It's
I
a
want to see
reminder.
how
It's
water.
a reminder to me myself when I use the I need to go and buy some more soap.
It need a reminder. Like he did, and nothing came out. Isn't that the reminder?
I only put a little bit. I don't know who the hell filled it up like that. Only put just a little bit. Just get that last little bit of soap that's like on the bottom.
Oh yeah, now
man.
they're watering down water now. There's no more juice.
It's just.
I only filled it up for that once. I don't know
It's
who
a
filled it up.
reminder. Your phone's a reminder, sir. That's not a reminder. That's lazy.
Damn it, I hate that we start talking about this stuff, and then the podcast is not going.
He's recording.
Oh, you're still recording.
Yeah, I'm still having.
Oh, so we're just gonna cut. So we're just gonna go from here straight into the podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your intro. I'm gonna fade in, and then he's gonna come to this.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already synced it up and
Apparently
everything.
it was.
Oh, see, look,
Yeah,
look at
okay.
that. Bam,
Touché,
he's
touché.
recording.
All right.
I'm glad I'm not in frame. So we
Nah, you don't get to be in frame.
setting all this up. Hey, what's up, everyone? Jelani's here. I was in the bathroom. That's how I knew about the soap.
Did you drop it?
All right.
Yeah, and it spilled everywhere. It's just water. Don't know why. Ugh. Hey, so
Welcome
what's
to
up?
our. What month is this? April? March? April?
It's April.
April.
Welcome to our April podcast.
Can't wait for you all to hear this in May.
Hey, the March podcast came out on time.
Did
Thank
it?
you. Yes.
All right. You sure?
Yes. I think it came out like the
March
20
26th. Drawing that in the line there, but
Uh-huh.
nearly got, woo, barely got that one out.
Get one day with it, but
Okay.
Well, geez, how about you edit this one then?
All right, I'll edit it.
Yeah. Okay, you edit this so I can focus on
Doki
editing.
Doki.
Yeah, editing Doki Doki. The beginning of that goddamn nightmare.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. You guys will see it.
Spoilers.
All the Doki Doki stuff is done. It's just a matter of like releasing it. And I'm not gonna be excited.
Why do we keep getting the fork? It's a good thing I'm editing this one. I'm leaving that fucking thing in.
this is exactly why I called Jelani, and then after a while,
My
I was
phone's
like,
on vibrate.
yeah, I know. That's what,
I looked at it. I was like, I'll say it's outside.
Yeah.
Like, we should record that.
hey, fucking, you just like hit call back. I'd have known that you guys heard me, but I was sitting out there. I was just like, I'm not even sure if they're here.
Man,
His
shoot a
little
text.
cards.
You were over here calling. I'm trying to text you. You was like, Jelani. So who called you?
It was a scam.
Okay, cool. I'm glad that
Windows.
happened. So what were we doing again?
Actually, let me make sure I'm not gonna pull it, even though I keep my phone on vibrate, like
Try to
normal
keep it
people
professional
do.
here.
But,
So what's our poison here on the table that's dangerously around this mic?
I
I got-
why all the stuff is on the mic table. I've moved the moonshine away from it.
we have Zisaki.
Gee,
Sake,
Joy.
please.
We have
Lyrin, where is that from?
You don't
Please.
know who Lyrin is?
For some reason, I feel like I
Ruby.
should.
Hawoyo.
Like, huh?
We have Haoa.
Lyra Ruby.
Haoyo.
Hawaii.
Hawayo.
That's not racist at all.
I guess a little bit.
And I have some, well, my mom ruined it, but it was peak moonshine, but she dropped some cherries in it from Jelani's jar, and now it's just like a bloody monstrosity
Yeah,
mess.
and when she asked me, do I want any features, I wisely said no.
And then, of course, we got some energy drinks. I got like a spider
where's the
energy drink.
cherries?
They're over here, away from the mic table.
Oh,
You know, I'm smart.
that's so much work.
It's actually just a little bit this way. I guess like a.
Also, my question is, why do we keep getting a fork for this and never a spoon?
Huh?
They're cherries. Why don't we just scoop them out? They're supposed to try to stab them.
That is a good question. That's a very good question.
So, anywho, it's too late now. We've already started recording. He's
Yeah.
gonna put it right back on that. There it is. I looked right at
Yeah.
that spike. Son of a bitch. Anywho,
That spike didn't come from me.
yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Stop trying to test it.
Oh, that so was me.
So, anywho, what are we doing?
So today, in anticipation for Infinity War. Thank you. Avengers Infinity War coming out.
I mean, he's so hyped for it, he forgot the name.
I know, right?
Good job.
Coming out. I need dates.
April 27th.
April 27th. We are going to talk about our least favorite, most favorite.
Our most favorite.
Our most favorite. Our least favorite, our most favorite, our despicable, and everything else we think about certain aspects of the MCU.
Dude, you suck at this.
Suck my wee-wee, sir.
Not
what
good.
wee-wee?
Why did we let you lead this?
I don't know why y'all let me, but I'm still going.
I just asked you,
So-
what are we doing? Because we're talking about the MCU. You went on a whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Oh,
Talk about
yeah,
the
whole
MCU.
thing.
That's what we're doing.
Well,
we're not
first
just
we're talking about the
talking about
MCU,
the
and then the rest of the podcast, we'll just change.
Yeah, so
topics
10
into
years
that.
ago, there was an idea
All right,
to bring together a group
How
of remarkable
dare
people.
you? That was
Nick
not
Fury.
Tony Stark. That was Nick Fury. He the one who said this.
Yes.
That was his speech.
He was.
Yes,
I know it was. Test
Yeah.
my Marvel. Test my Marvel.
Yeah, his Marvel. Clearly from his hero, The Flash, right? The best Marvel character.
Yeah, you know.
No, dude, it's Aquaman.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Come on, y'all. Superman tops it all. Superman
He's
tops
OP.
it all.
Unnecessarily OP.
Real talk, I'm over here trying to what's the character from Dark Horse? I can't remember any characters from Dark Horse.
Dark Horse.
It's like, I gotta get another comic in there. Shit. Personally, me personally, I love Bixby. He's great. Big Bad Wolf. Him and Snow White. Awesome. That thing is hot. Anywho, so
Oh, by Lava Land.
yeah, so who wants to start this one off?
Go first. I'm very curious with your least favorites and all that.
Jeez,
shit.
you just voluntold me.
Yes,
Yeah.
voluntold.
You're military used to it.
Mother-
Go.
I outrank you.
All right. I outrank you.
Technically, when I got out, I
You got out, but
outranked
he's still
you.
in. You're not.
So I outrank you.
But I'm still in.
Still outrank you.
Man, that's your least favorite part of the MCU? That's really weird.
I know, right? Very interesting.
All right. I will start off with my favorite.
Okay, cool. We'll do favorite. We said least favorite. Fuck it. Why not?
All right, fine. My least favorite.
No,
Fuck.
go favorite. Whatever. You do you.
Anarchy! Anarchy!
Because I thought of my favorite.
Right,
Okay, I
think
know my
of
favorite, but
favorite.
I didn't think about my least favorite because I wasn't
All
trying
right,
to dig for all
think of
that.
your favorite. What is it? What's your favorite part of the MCU? What do you like the most? Is it talking about favorite movie or favorite moment? What is this?
Okay, it's probably, yeah, it is. From my favorite movie,
Mm-hmm.
Captain America: Civil War.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
This,
Meh.
Don't you man me. You don't like good stuff anymore. It's fine. You're getting old. He's getting old.
You're turning my age in
Uh-huh.
this month?
I'm look at that.
I actually have two favorite moments.
This month.
That still look good.
Oh, what are you doing for your birthday? Anyways, go ahead.
I actually have two favorite moments.
All right, go ahead.
First moment,
Yeah.
when Tony Stark goes to see Peter Parker and tries to recruit him for the whole bringing in Captain
War.
America. Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
Civil War thing. Because you told me before, do you know why he brought him in? It's like, yeah, because he needed X-Men. Like, well, because he needed someone that's like...
He need a Cap on his shoulder, essentially. He needs someone who sounds like Cap in his ear.
Yeah.
But it's who's still morally right, but just to make sure he doesn't let's not do this. But it's problem Peter. He's still a little too overeager, that kid.
Yeah.
He wants to impress the big boys. He was like, I went on the team.
Yeah.
I went ins.
And also, I also think, when I was watching the whole fight between Cap and Spidey, it's in a way, it kind of seems like they kind of like a little mini bond moment. Like, oh yeah, where you from? From
Queens.
Queens. Like, oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
Cap, just like a Brooklyn kid, can go 5 minutes with a conversation about telling someone he's from Brooklyn. He just couldn't help it.
Okay, alright, that's a pretty good moment. Spidey's always
It
a good
was.
part.
And because of that, I think that's when Cap figured out, oh, he's just a little kid. So I can't go full on hardcore on this kid and actually break something. I gotta ease it off just a little bit.
Not one person in that fight was trying to go for blood. There's all.
I mean, they're heroes, so they never are.
Yeah.
They're if it was heroes versus villains, of course they would be, but they're not. They know each other.
Yeah,
So
that-
wait, no, that's not true.
Huh.
Black Panther was going for blood.
Oh yeah,
Black Panther,
Panther was going for blood.
I'm going through anyone in my way. I don't give a fuck about Cap. I don't care who this Wanda chick is. Who is this guy with the jewel? I don't care. Metal arm guy. You're fucked. That he was the only person there to kill.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Black Panther was out there for blood.
Because he was an Avenger.
He was an Avenger. This dude killed my daddy. This guy's going down.
My name's Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so that's the only person in that fight really trying to kill.
Yeah. But as far as everybody else, for one, Captain America is not going to go for blood for anybody.
Well, yeah, he was basically just like, hey, I'm trying to get somewhere. You're in my way. Move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like the Spider-Man, he's trying to get his place on the Avengers, so he's really not about to be like, oh crap, I snapped Cap's neck. Darn it.
I do like though that Spider-Man's trying to get his place on the Avengers, and literally when the Avengers going through a split, he's like, actually, if we get some of these guys in jail, I got an open shot. Yeah. There's a lot of slots open now all of a sudden.
No, in a way, he probably saw that's like the practical exams from My Hero Academia. Yeah. Think of it like that. But without the risk of like, actually losing his life or anything like that. I don't know.
They didn't have to practical. They didn't have a risk of losing their life in their practical exams. Those teachers, they knew what they were doing. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're fine.
They were ready for it. Always.
And also, my second favorite part will be the...
Part of Civil War or just in general?
Still Civil War. Okay. Because it is my favorite movie. Okay. All the favorite moments come from there.
Yeah.
I got a burp. Okay, I thought it was going to be bigger. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay, so...
Professionalism, my friend.
Anywho, it would be the last fight between Bucky, Cap, and Iron Man.
Yeah. That was a very good choreograph.
It is so... it is great, so amazingly choreographed.
I like it because it's different. It's subvert your expectation of what that fight's going to be, because you think they're going to get there, they're going to team up, and they're going to fight all the other super soldiers there, and like get there, it's like, no, he just shot them all. It's like, now all you three, you fight.
Yeah.
It's a small, intimate moment. It's like, oh, okay, this is a smaller, more compact fight. It's not the giant, big spectacle of at the end of these movies. Like, there's no sky beam, there's no countdown timer. It's just, you killed my mom. Prepare to die.
And something that really got me about this is I'm gonna compare it to, because this is what they're supposed to be trying to compare, was the Batman v Superman and the Captain
Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. And Martha, as everybody knows, whoever seen that movie, fucking Martha was not a good standpoint for them to be like, you're my brother now. Nah.
You know what? It exists. Yeah. You know, I would have appreciated that more in Justice League if when I'm going to spoil for Justice League if you're going to watch that movie. No one did. It's the lowest grossing DCEU movie and no one watched it. When Superman came back to life, spoiler, and attacked Batman, if Batman had said Martha to him, that was like, I was like, you know what? That makes it worth it now. Exactly. And then Flash came and was like, why'd you say Martha? They got the same name, so what?
But they
didn't even do that. They didn't even do that.
There's just but anyways, the reason I bring that up is because the actual motivation of seeing Bucky Barnes, fucking Winter Soldier, going up there, freaking choking out his dad, or choking out his mom, and punching his dad. Punching his dad in the face repeatedly.
Well,
like
wait,
that.
I thought he
put
his head on the steering wheel.
No.
Back his head on the steering wheel.
No. He
his dad was out the.
He did this
calling,
first,
and he done it like.
I got this.
Okay.
All right. So he took the dad.
Oh wait, yeah. I remember.
No.
I remember that because that's also part of like my favorite. It's from that point when the clip is being shown all the way up to the point where Tony, he does like the whole.
That's my.
But he asks like, "Did you know?" It's like, "Yes, I did." And then like they stand off.
Which one thing to me that bugged me is, why did Cap lie there?
Well, him knowing?
Yeah, because
he didn't lie. He didn't lie.
No.
He didn't know.
No. He said know. He knew that he killed that Bucky killed somebody, but he didn't know that like if you go back and watch that scene, and it's like it's over. It's like yelled over inside the scene, but he says that, I didn't know it was your parents.
He didn't. I didn't know. He knew his parents had died. He didn't know it was Bucky.
Oh yeah, okay. But I know it's something like that.
But I even think that is still a lot. Capitalized. Spoiler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why did he lie?
He's a liar McLaren. He's a liar McLaren face. But yes, at least I'm misremembering this movie. But if I remember the movie correctly, he did lie there. I mean, regardless, he was lying the entire time for omitting the truth
Right.
you're technically lying. That's how that works. You can't admit the truth in court and just like, why'd you lie? It's like, I didn't lie. I was just not telling the truth.
I just didn't tell you the information that you was looking for.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so I mean, yeah. I mean, he
what I
had,
said was
he
there
had
are
ample
two
times to do it. There's another movie in between there where they all met up. It's called Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time there he's like, oh, so your parents, I kind of know what happened.
Yeah, and that's
Well,
like
he
the
explained
biggest
why he
thing.
didn't do so in his letter. He thought he was trying to protect him, but no, he's really protecting himself.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I like Cap. I
do not like Cap.
I like Cap.
Do not like Cap.
He doesn't like Cap.
I fucking
Fanboys
hate
get
Cap.
on him. I like Cap.
fucking
I
hate
like Cap in the MCU.
No.
He's a good character. He's a flawed character, which makes
it good. Like,
he's not the proper Boy Scout.
He's the Spider-Man of fucking. No, he's the Superman of freaking the
Marvel.
Avengers.
Yeah, but
I
Superman
hate
doesn't lie.
Huh?
Superman doesn't lie. This guy
Superman
did.
lies all the time.
Nah, he doesn't.
He lies.
Not in the DCU.
All
the
the
DCU
time.
has not lied.
Okay, I can accept that. Comic books, he lies all the goddamn time.
Well, we're
yes,
not talking
of
about the
course.
comic books, right? But the MCU.
Okay,
Marvel
but
Cinematic.
anyways,
It's the cinematic universe.
Okay, I got you. But I like what's his face.
Elijah.
Which I'm praying that they do that storyline because I think that would be an amazing. The Captain America spoiler if you aren't caught up on your Avengers comic books, Captain America
when
gets
he
brainwashed.
yeah,
by
because
Red
the
Skull.
Red Skull went back in time to.
Yeah.
Was it adopt Captain America?
No.
Or
Okay,
did he
so
birth?
no,
Like,
okay, so check this out.
It's
So,
the whole thing.
So he went
Listen,
back.
MCU,
Because
MCU
I
talk. We'll
heard
talk about the
sim-
comics later.
no,
Okay.
I heard similar stories where they did the same thing with Superman, where they went back in time and like.
No, they always do different dimensions.
Also,
Always do
they're
different-
not
Oh, yeah,
they're not
that's
going to
it,
do
that's
that because I'm pretty sure Chris Evans is done after 4.
Yeah, I know. I want them to because it would make me so happy.
He's most likely done.
Yeah, he's probably done. But thank you. That was his name. I love Chris Evans as freaking Captain America. I think he represents the character and the.
But what about his role as Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four?
Fantastic who?
4.
Wait, Fantastic Snore or Boar?
4.
And they're working towards bringing the first family into the MCU.
Allegedly,
The first
if
family?
they can.
Wait, what first?
If
family?
if the other
First
company.
family.
I'm trying to remember.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're the first team
Yeah.
in comic books.
And
But-
And I remember also there's
And
like
also
a little.
Black Panther's first premiere in the comics in Fantastic Four comics.
yeah.
And also I remember that they did have like some sort of like kids alongside with like the Fantastic Four, and then that extended onto the MCU. I'm like,
Yeah. There's so much that goes on there, but
yeah.
more of what I was saying. Like, I love Chris Evans as Captain America because he embodies what the character is, and I just don't like Captain America as a character. I hate the whole, he's a soldier from way back when who got pumped up with drugs and now he's in modern time trying to figure stuff out, quirky, goofy shit. I hate that as
We have too many movies about that as it is.
Yeah.
Captain America's comics have way too many characters as that is.
Yeah.
That's Nick Fury, freaking
Yeah,
Black
that's what
Widow,
I'm-
and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That is all of them.
Yeah.
like they could have just said he's a super soldier. Like, it could have just said, bam, he's a super soldier.
But then that kind of ruined the whole thing because they're trying to replicate it. So
Huh?
like they have to figure out a way to not do it. And like the best way to not be able to have that is like, well, it's the passage of time. People just don't know that stuff anymore. That kind of happens.
Yeah.
Like why we don't go to the moon anymore. Well,
There's nothing there.
no. Besides that, it's like, well, we don't know exactly how to do that anymore. We've advanced so much, but the technology's so different. We don't know.
Wait, how to get to, wait, the technology is so advanced, we don't know how to get
Yeah, but the thing is, the way computers were built, it's like, well, we can't just like change the stuff anymore. So like, the old shit they had at NASA, it's still there, but the other stuff is new. So it's like, all right, now how to get this stuff to communicate to each other?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not a good time.
I'm pretty sure no one wants to build from scratch with the new stuff that we have.
Not a great plan.
Nah. You know, there's not one thing that we
Because,
have
like, if
that's
it
really
ain't
built from
broke,
scratch.
If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
exactly.
Improve it.
So since I'm pretty sure we left rope. Ow! What the hell?
But also, there's nothing on the moon too. There's also that fact that it's a very expensive trip for no return. Anyway.
It's literally just.
I'm pretty
Speaking
sure
of
that we left.
moons, hey, you hear Thanos gonna throw a moon at some people?
Thanos gonna
I
throw
will
a
be.
moon.
That would be so amazing to see. I'm not even gonna lie. I would love to see him put up the Infinity Gauntlet, grab the moon, and throw it at Hulk. And Hulk is just like, That's what I do on my free time. I bench press this bitch.
I don't think
No.
I don't think Hulk can take Thanos. I'm going to call it right now. I think Thanos can take the Hulk. I'm just going to say
The Hulk has put together
What movie did
an
he do it in?
exploding. The Hulk.
MCU. I put like all of it together.
You put the DCEU and the MCU together, which some people might want to happen, but it's not going to.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Hulk has
MCU.
put a planet back together while it was
In
exploding.
MCU.
In the MCU? What movie did he do it in?
No.
Okay.
Yes, we're
But-
talking about his power stance right now.
If they're basing these characters off the comics and they're doing
They're
it
not
properly,
because the Hulk can get knocked out, remember?
Yeah, the Hulk's
Hulk's been knocked out a couple of times. So they're not basing off the comic. He got knocked out in the first Avengers. Remember, the Chitauri lost around him. They shot his ass. They lit his ass up. Iron Man and the Hulkbuster knocked him out in the Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
that's right.
In the comic books, anytime
He was about to get knocked out by Thor and Ragnarok until they got interrupted. So yeah. This is not the same Hulk because they have to level him. Okay, you can't do like
This raging ball.
The
of,
problem with the
infinite
DCEU
power.
is like with the problem with Justice League. Superman came up and was like, oh, that's the easy button. It's like you got to make sure you can't do that. Something.
Yeah, it's the Superman complex. It's where you have every problem can be solved by such a powerful character by just throwing him in the situation.
So they kind of nerfed the Hulk.
They had to. It works. It works well.
It does work.
It makes you be like, okay, you can feel like Hulk will eventually come to threat. It takes a lot to put him in that point, but he'll eventually come to threat.
Yeah.
I mean, he did straight up just punched one of those Leviathans and it just collapsed. It collapsed in on itself. Like, Iron Man came up and shot the little missile. I was like, you actually didn't need to do that. It was already dead.
Yeah.
So it was just to like spread it so they don't get crushed by his body.
Yeah.
Hulk was fine. He just
boom. I mean, that thing was like the size of like,
but that's one of my
train.
that's one of my favorite and also least favorite moments at the same time in the Avengers.
Wait, really?
It's like that's my secret cap. I'm always angry. Which
Which
is such a cool moment,
Yeah.
but it's one of my least favorite moments because I wanted the camera to turn to the Avengers and them just say, "What?
What?
Because that doesn't make any sense. It's like, so you're always a Hulk? No. It's such a good. The Avengers. Okay, I was talking to Isaiah about this a couple weeks ago. Age of Ultron, I enjoy more than the Avengers, the first one. But the Avengers is a better put together movie than Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been building for the Avengers. It didn't seem like they had like much to go with for Age of Ultron.
I know
like,
that was the whole thing.
problem.
That was the whole thing. There was a power structure change when Disney bought them. They were trying to get everything together. They let Shane Black do their own thing. It's not boring. Just ask for the moonshine.
You were kind of talking, so I didn't want to like interrupt like that.
Well, by
You were-
poking him, it's still.
You interrupted.
But if you would have just been like, oh, okay, reached over and got it, then that's a whole different thing versus.
But yeah,
versus
Shane Black was doing the whole thing. They kind of did Thor with the whole ether. That's like, oh, they're kind of set up for Infinity War with the ether gem or whatever.
Yeah.
What else was there? Winter Soldier was really just setting up for Civil War. We're setting up for Civil War and kind of. Yeah. Well, actually, Civil War been set up since the first Avengers movie. Because Captain, I remember they were already standing off in that movie. They were immediate. You guys could just stop putting it on the table too. You know that, right? Just put it
That's
anywhere.
one option, but I have the distinct fear of knocking shit over,
You put a cap on it.
and I like to. Do you see that that's a can?
I see it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
Oh.
Wow,
I didn't put a cap on it because of Captain America. And I was catching up from his reference I made. I was like, oh, wait, that. And he said, and I heard, oh, it can. He means that one. Never mind. Cool.
Sorry, no jokes for you today.
I was catching up, all right? I heard a joke, and I was laughing at the joke.
Okay, I see. I do see where the confusion comes from, but and the big thing on that whole thing versus that, because I just recently, like literally yesterday, was watching Age of Ultron again, and
a better experience. It turns out if you don't watch the trailers.
Yeah,
because I never watched the trailers for it. Love the movie.
Really?
People, I didn't see a single trailer for it because I was like, I watched First Avengers. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go see this. What do you think I'm gonna do? Not see this movie?
Something that you guys have been building up for like since Iron Man 1.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there's this poll that came out from Fandango after people went to go see Black Panther. It's like whole things like there are people. One of the questions they always ask is like, does this make you any more or less excited for Infinity War? Some people said yeah because honestly, this is some people's first. Believe it or not, this is some people's first MCU movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually surprising.
This is Asha's second MCU movie. Apparently, she saw Spider-Man: Homecoming before it. I did not know that until she told me this morning.
Wow.
I can turn this. Yeah, some people don't because people just like whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like Black Panther's a whole cultural thing. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like how Wonder Woman did. Like it was a whole cultural thing. And it's like a whole social phenomenon that thing's going to happen. You're going to get people who aren't generally the norm. That's why it's very smart for Disney now to put Black Panther literally at the front of the after. Like, hey, did you like that? Did you like the Black Panther man? Guess what else he's in? Infinity War. But anywho,
but it's not like that money. That movie's not gonna make money. Like that shit's gonna be.
But
Did it also make like top 3 of like
domestic?
No,
the top 3 domestic. The only things above it right now are Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and Avatar.
Yeah.
It's number 3 domestic.
But it did.
It's the number 1.
But it is over Titanic, right?
Yeah, it'd be Titanic. Titanic
Yeah,
was
that
number 3.
I'm like, something finally beat Titanic.
Domestically, not worldwide. Domestically.
Oh no.
Titanic still is at 2.1 billion. It's
It's
not.
it's
domestic.
really hard
So it's
to
still
beat
on
that
top.
movie.
Domestic.
Domestic. What?
Titanic is still on top for domestic.
I literally just told you. It was
Black
Force Awakens.
Panther is on
Number
domestic. Worldwide is still Titanic.
Oh, okay.
Well, Titanic's not number 1 worldwide.
Oh, all right.
Avatar, Titanic, Force Awakens.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Black Panther worldwide is only 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
Which is still only 1.3. I wish I could. I wish I only had 1.3 billion. Like, what a shame. It's like I that's nothing to sneeze at. That is phenomenal. That is.
Yeah.
It is only 200 million away from Avengers worldwide. That is an impressive amount of money made.
Yeah. It definitely is.
Well, for one, it advertised phenomenally. They had a good that trailer was absolutely amazing. It focused
great marketing
yeah,
campaign.
they did their thing.
Oh,
two, it has the cultural thing.
I mean, they also released some Black History Month too, but I guarantee you that was not an accident.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we forgot what February was. Like, guaranteed they knew what they were doing. Also, not much competition around at the time, which is why Infinity War, it has to make its money very quickly because it's not going to have the same legs going like that Black Panther does. Because 3 weeks after that, it's Deadpool 2, and then after that, it's Solo with Star Wars, where he's like, say what you want about it, it's still a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
And there's a reason they bought Star Wars. It's like, this is a money printing machine. That's why they bought it. So guarantee you, that's going to make it. And there's movies after that. They got Incredibles 2 coming up. They got much.
They have so much confidence. And that's why, and I feel like that's why it was moved forward.
Raking in all that.
Because they also want to get into Solo's profits too. It's like, we don't want to eat ourselves. Let's kind of move this back a little.
Just raking in all that cash. It's like at the craps table, like, so everyone throws that money, they lose it, like, I'm just gonna grab all your change.
That is literally what Disney does every year. That is how that happens.
Every time.
Like, Wrinkle in Time is like, oh, it's a financial disappointment. It's like, I bet Disney is like, oh, it's a financial disappointment. Oh, well, Infinity War's coming out next month, right? We don't really give a shit.
I'll take that for right now, but I'm waiting for that little bit to get bigger.
It's like, now they can afford to take that hit. It's like, whatever. It's a tax write-off now. Whatever.
Damn.
I feel like they just be like, hey, anybody got some crazy idea? You intern, give me a crazy idea. Come on, give me a crazy idea. Cats and dogs fighting and they're spies.
Cool, Lady and Tramp reboot. Let's go.
Wait.
Cats versus dogs.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum in that movie.
Yeah.
I did not. I had to go back and watch it. Jeff Goldblum is the dad scientist of that movie.
Oh my God, he is.
Yeah, he is. It is. It's not peak Goldblum, but it's very Goldblum. Yeah. But anyway, back to the MCU.
Just let's real quick question about that movie since you're on it.
Cats and dogs. What else?
Does anyone even remember the name of the dog?
No, I don't remember anything about the movie like Jeff Goldblum.
No, his name was Lou.
Oh yeah, Lou for Loser.
Yeah,
I remember.
And fun fact, I noticed this.
What's wrong with that movie?
I noticed this as a kid, but there's a scene where the kid and Lou they were playing. They switched dogs.
Yeah. Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times that happens. Like if you look at for the MCU, for instance, if you look at Cap, you can see that there's a stunt double in part of the fight when they pan over, and then it goes back to being
Steve Evans.
Chris Evans. Steve Rogers and Chris Evans. That's all in the one. He is the same person.
He is Captain America.
He is just now. He has reached the same level that Robert Downey Jr. did, but people call him Tony Stark by accident. It has now happened. Chris Evans, good job.
No, but I was watching a YouTube thing, and actually I think it was with you, and it was saying that it doesn't introduce him as Steve Evans.
Chris Evans.
God.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Chris Evans actor. It says Chris Evans, Captain America.
Yes.
That's who he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
That's how
he's in other stuff, right?
Nah.
Sunshine, good movie. Watch it.
Sunshine?
Yeah, good sci-fi movie. They had to go restart the sun.
Yeah.
You have to restart the sun.
Yeah, the sun's dying. They need to go restart it with nuclear bombs. Because America.
Oh, okay. No, because you said like restart the sun. I'm like, correct to call your dog? You didn't see that episode, did you?
Restarting the sun?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't like, there's a light bulb, right? There was no light bulb. It was nuclear bomb they had to do it with.
So wait. What the?
Listen.
That is extremely dangerous to try to
Listen, they know it's a one-way trip. But they have to because otherwise everyone's going to die.
So you're going to get as close to... Because you can't get no closer than Mercury.
I mean, if the sun is dimming its heat, you can get a little bit closer. That's the problem. They need to restart it. It's
Well, at least if... Because, like, Mercury's the hottest planet because it's closest to the sun. So that's... You're safe just being on the backside of Mercury.
They gotta launch it from somewhere. They gotta get as close as possible. Make sure they don't miss.
Yeah.
So that's why
I think that would be really awkward if you shoot a
Mercury's
nuclear bomb
orbit. Just stay on that dark side of Mercury so you're at least the coolest part of the space at that point. And then launch from there.
They're going to die. They're going to die. As soon as the moment the sun is lit up, they are dead. Regardless if you're behind Mercury. Behind Mercury is the coolest spot. That's still like, what? 900 degrees Fahrenheit?
900?
You're dead.
No, like maybe like 900,000.
Yeah, you're not surviving that, Collier. Anywho, Chris Evans, good actor. You should be looking up and other stuff. Short picture, good the first time around. Second time around, you start questioning some stuff. But the first time, good first time experience. Don't watch it again.
Sorry,
Chris.
There was a movie that I started like where they had to go to the center of the earth.
Yeah.
Core! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I love that movie. It's so horrible.
I love that movie. It's so horrible.
I couldn't finish. It was like...
It's so bad.
I started questioning, like, the closer they got to the core, I'm like, wait, why are they doing this again? How is this making sense? What are they doing? What's going on? Why is there mutiny?
We are off the MCU.
What?
We're off the MCU. We need to rewrite. But I will say one thing. We're going to get back to MCU, but I got to say, point out to Jose, there's this moment when they're explaining to a room full of government officials how this is going to, like, what will happen if they don't restart the core. They have a peach and they stick it for 4. Why do they have a peach in a war room? I have no clue. But anyway, this is how it's going to happen. With a flamethrower, that's it. That's the Earth. It's like, that's what's going to happen to the Earth. It's like, they've not explained anything. It's like, it's just going to get hot. It's going to get real hot real quick.
Because, like, weren't there, like, some earthquakes or something happening?
There's going to be a lot more than just...
There's a lot of shit happening. There's a lot of shit happening, but that was it. I was like,
basically, you're dead.
I was like, oh my God. They don't know this is bad. That's when I realized it. Because at first I was like, also their CGI. I was like, man, this is dated for 2003.
2003?
Yeah, that was it.
That's when CGI basically like took off and everything. Everybody was using it for everything.
No.
Not Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, people are like,
oh, you're
CGI,
right.
that works. But they don't realize that there was actually work involved with it. Like, they used practical effects. So that way when it switched, you already bought into the fact that it was real.
Yeah.
But, of course, they're like in there, like, Jeff said on there, you stood on the shoulder of giants, you didn't do any of the work yourselves, and then you just went for it, and then, like, that's the problem with Independence Day, why it doesn't hold up so much effects-wise. It's like,
Jesus.
Ironically enough, I should rather watch that than Pittsburgh Resurgence. But anywho, back to the MCU.
But Disney knows what they're doing with their whole CGIs. Computer animated stuff for Toy Story. They knew exactly what they were doing. Well, yeah. They're like top dogs of that whole CGI animated cartoon stuff.
Because they're...
Someone's home.
Huh?
Someone's home.
Yeah, my mom is. He's getting ready to leave because she's taking a nap in the back.
Never mind. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Well, what?
You wanted to get back to the topic.
So. Oh, just saying MCU. Where were we? I don't remember. We went on something. Chris Evans, vast IMDb.
I was talking about how awesome cherries, but I was talking about how he embodied the character, but fucking I don't like Captain America as a whole.
Oh,
but,
I like him. I'm sorry. What? Well, I thought of another favorite moment of one of my MCU moments.
Go ahead.
Okay, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Second. Well, no. Okay. Civil War, Black Panther, which is a shame. Black Panther should be on first, but I love Chris Evans.
Like what you like.
Huh?
You like what you like. No.
And then then Winter Soldier.
Also, like, what, 18 movies in, it's like Black Panther's number 2. Oh, darn. It's like, that's a fucking good place. That's a good place to be.
Yeah.
But, okay, Winter Soldier. When Cap and Bucky, they duke it out in the middle of the street for the first time.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
It is a good fight.
There's some, the moments in there, it's like, I like that. There's some good knife work he has there.
Yeah.
So actually Stan actually learned how to do that shit, too. He was talking about it, too. It's like, his friend's like, why do you keep doing that? He's like, I gotta learn for this part, man.
That fight, just between those two, is like, the music score, it was great.
Yeah, it's that's long strain. It's not like a whole it's very just, and then it just keeps elevating until eventually you get to the point when he takes the mask off.
He's like, Bucky? Who the hell's
No,
Bucky? So that's that moment,
And
then there's something else. Oh yeah, when he actually does encounter Bucky for the first time, he throws a shield and he just catches it like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's the moment they put in the trailer.
Yeah,
it was like that skit. You look like, oh shit, someone caught Captain America's shield. But honestly, it's like
I know it was in the trailer, but I would have been happy if they would have just omitted that for the shock value.
but everyone always says that, but the problem is
they need the shock.
the shock value. It's like that's what hooks you in. If you see it in the movie already, it's like, well, if you're telling people about this, you're the one spoiling it for us. So you might as well let them do it and take the blame. And there's also, oh, that's the only good part. There are many good parts in that movie.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course,
that's fine. Like, you know what? That's right. That was like the only thing they had going for them. It's like that was that. It's like, well, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if there's like a video out there, but like if there's none, then I probably have to make it myself. Every point in the MCU where someone catches a throw or a punch, and it's like the moment of like the face of the person who got their attack stopped. Like, oh. Like when Thor throws his punch and the Hulk catches it, or the thing when Cap threw his shield at Bucky, he caught it. Just all of those moments of like, it's the ultimate oh shit moment. Like,
you know,
I thought I was top dog, but here comes someone else who's running on my goddamn parade.
Like when Thor threw his hammer at Helen and she just and then
yes!
broke it.
Yeah!
That would hurt
man,
my soul.
That was forged in the heart of a dying star. You know how hard it is to find those?
Like
you can just put it down. It's like, now I'm gonna break
it like glass. That was like one of like that was in the trailer. That was the ultimate oh fuck moment for me. Like,
which they CGI'd that entire environment too.
Yeah, they did because originally it was in the
like,
alley.
They did. You could very clearly tell they did that in green screen. But it's like you could have phoned them out there. I mean, because it's not like it's just green screen effect. Someone is filming that field. It's like. You sent them to film the field. Sent them there.
I'm pretty sure like they were like everything else in this movie is just top notch. I'm pretty sure people aren't gonna be like, I should have put a fucking field there.
I know the shit. I noticed it. Like that is green screen. That is not real.
That was like the most
like that's
shocking moment for me because like no one. We all know the lore of Mjolnir. He who is worthy, or whoever's worthy, can grab.
Whoever's worthy will have
of ruling Asgard can wield Mjolnir. But the fact that he's stubborn, not only he is worthy to even stop the momentum of Mjolnir itself, but to destroy that shows like a lot of strength that he has, and that was terrifying.
She is the goddess of death.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, shoot, you might as well just sneeze on Thor and just send him to another dimension.
No, she kind of did. Remember he got to the other planet? It was weird.
You know one thing I always thought about? So, Dr. Fate is fighting against, takes Loki and just, like, throws him in another dimension.
Doctor Strange, excuse me.
That's what I said.
You said Dr.
You said
Fate.
Dr. Fate.
Oh, you said Dr. Fate stumbled on and then corrected yourself to say Dr. Fate again. I was like, who the fuck is Dr.
My
Fate?
bad.
From DC.
Yeah, my bad. Wrong magician. Okay. Doctor Strange. He drops Thor into like an infinite loop. Loki. God damn it! What is with my MCU knowledge right now? Anyway, Doctor Strange drops Loki into an infinite abyss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Loki is
falling for like about 30 minutes.
No. But he is like the master of magic. Like,
that is where you're wrong.
That is not.
Trickery. He is a master of trickery.
No.
Illusions and all that jazz. He can't illusion himself out of that abyss.
Okay, so it was an illusion when he
he does have magic. He was able to get those snow giants into Asgard.
Oh no,
But past Heimdall's eyes of all people.
Oh,
So he does
just
no
magics
magic.
daggers out of nowhere. He just magic his whole armor.
Oh yeah,
out of nowhere. He just no.
Well, I'm guessing it must have been like some sort of void where it just knowed him of his power.
Isaiah has to take a phone call. That's why he's not rude to Collier. He's just stepping away.
Oh. Well, I would imagine that he's just basically annoyed of his powers, or he's too busy about the fact that he's falling forever. He can't even think straight to even do anything for a half hour. He said 30 minutes or 15 minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
Fun for the last 30 minutes.
It's a long time to fall.
It is, but I mean, also there's this thing is maybe Doctor Strange, and I know it's crazy. Maybe he's stronger than Loki. Who knows? Also, we should probably wait for Isaiah to get back to this conversation. So we're going to cut here. And have a little break.
Okay, but even though Doctor Strange should be stronger, supposedly stronger than him in the comic books. Right now, this is fresh Doctor Strange. He's only by the time Ragnarok's around, he's only studying.
We don't know technically at what point did Doctor Strange did take place in that.
Yeah.
Movie?
Yeah.
When?
No. It was before.
Because there's no mention of Civil War in it at all.
Huh?
There's no mention.
Yes, it was.
What?
When he was driving along the mountains.
No, they've already confirmed that's not it. They've confirmed that's not it. Everyone's like, oh, the bad guy, that's
Rhodey.
Yeah, it's not Rhodey.
What?
That's not him. Because people said, oh, is that Rhodey? And they're like, no.
Because me and Justin, we was like,
uh-huh.
hey, wait, stop. Rewind that. And we listened to it like 1,000 times.
It's not him. It's not. The directors are like, that's actually not him. That's just something they fit in there.
What?
Yeah. So, I mean, they do mention Stephen Strange in Winter Soldier, but that's when he's still a doctor. So, I mean, it could have put in place any point during that time. Maybe Stephen Strange is on a guy's mind because he was in an accident recently. So, yeah, any point. And also, he does have that time thing. So, he could just, like, freeze time and then just learn everything as he wants to.
Interesting. But for sure, Doctor Strange, he's no match for Thanos.
Oh, no.
He's definitely dead as sticks.
No, because they have to make a sequel. They have to make a Doctor Strange 2 because they just signed him up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they gotta do a Baron Mordo thing, and then after that, he's free to die.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they just say nah.
Like all the times that he died with the loop thing with Dormammu.
No, I mean like die and then just stay dead.
Okay.
Hey, what's that?
Jesus, Joseph and the doggy style Mary. Anyways, as I was saying,
He's back.
Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
Second. So despite where it takes place in the MCU, that means that from the time that's when's the last time they were together?
Who?
Ultron. From the time from Ultron to Civil War, not Civil War to Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. That's like a 5-year span.
Maybe you don't know.
No, I mean, that one's official.
It's very questionable.
That one's official.
To Ragnarok?
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Sure?
Ragnarok from Ultron.
Because Ultron to Civil War is only a year.
Ultron
to Civil War is only a year.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Which one came first, Civil War or
Ultron?
No,
so as far as release, or
okay,
like
so Civil War. My bad. Civil War to Ragnarok is 5 years or 3 years. My bad.
Sure.
Yes. Positive.
Because Civil War is supposed to take place in 2016.
And that's 2018, isn't it?
That's 2 years.
2 years. Okay, my bad. Math was off. Anyways, yes. So 2 years. Mm-hmm. So you're saying in 2 years that Doctor Strange...
He's a fast learner. Maybe even more than that, because like I said, we don't know when it took place. Doctor Strange. I mean, also Captain Marvel coming out. That takes place in the 90s. So yeah, that's the thing. She's going to be in forward.
She's going to be...
Wait,
damn, they're
what?
going to go all the way...
Because she has to have been somewhere, and I mean, also Nick Fury's going to be in it. He's going to have 2 eyes. Spoiler.
Oh wait, no! You said Captain Marvel. I immediately thought
What's that?
of Shazam. I am sorry.
That's why they changed that goddamn
character. That's why they
But I grown up knowing his original name as Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And then Shazam was just a call out for him to get the powers.
Yes, and then they had the conflict of interest with Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel.
You know what? Maybe we shouldn't name our character after our competing company.
Yeah. You have a DC character named after the people you're competing against. Yeah, he is.
They will automatically assume Captain Marvel is a Marvel comic and go look for Marvel comics.
Yeah.
You would imagine so.
Yeah, so.
Okay, well.
Yeah, she's 90, so she's going to be in space and later appear up in the next Infinity War, the next Avengers movie.
Okay, so that's cool. But anyways, more on what I'm saying. Loki's a god.
No, they're not gods.
Oh.
They're not gods.
They're not gods.
To us, it's like, I mean, yeah, you are, but they're not.
Okay.
Then what are they?
Loki's
aliens.
a god.
Yeah, they're alien. They live on a different planet. That's all. A different realm. Like I was talking to you about the whole Star Wars thing. They might look human, but they're not human. They're aliens.
Oh my god.
We were just talking about this too. I was like, no, those aren't humans. Those are aliens because they're in a different galaxy, different planet. He was like, but they are. Like, no, they're not.
No, they're humanoid.
He's like, no, because we're humanoid. Listen. He's like, oh, they're Earthlings because we're Earthlings, so they're humans. Like, no, because Gungans aren't called Nabooians. They're called Gungans still.
That's a good point.
You're gonna make my brain pop.
But so they're aliens. They've lived thousands and thousands.
We would call them
years.
gods because they live thousands of years and they have powers that we would never have
thought
thought
of.
possible. Yeah. But sure.
Yeah.
But even Thor says like most of their stuff is just.
Odin told him like we're not gods.
Yeah. And so here that all this time to master this magic, and you're telling me that this guy that's had a couple years can outdo this guy.
Listen, sometimes there's a younger prodigy. Sometimes
that is a hella younger prodigy.
It is.
It's 5 years versus almost 2,000 of him literally being the god of mischief.
And also, it might be different sorts of magic too.
That he
because Andre is the more like they say the cosmic realm. Loki may be more like a physical magical person, but like can't exactly
get
there.
Yeah.
Because remember when he brought the Frustrator into it, it's only a tiny few of them.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like it makes logistical sense across the board. There are some questions like why didn't Loki was able to get out of there, but was it funny? Fuck yeah. What's that movie boiled down to? It was like logic. Yeah, fuck it. Is it funny though?
I mean, it's that's just amazing
emotional moments. Nah, funny. Yes, that's Thor Ragnarok. Do I have a problem with it sometimes? Sure. Do I like it still? Yeah. It's the best Thor movie. So
and there's a couple scenes that they could have downplayed for the emotional effect, which was
let it breathe a little bit. Let it feel. But nah, there's jokes.
Yeah, like the killing of the what's it called? Thor's friends.
Oh, the Warriors 3?
Yeah, the Warriors 3.
But real talk. I mean, honestly.
I wouldn't give two shits.
Could you name them with a gun placed to your head right now?
No.
Yeah, I know Lady Sif, but she's not part of Warriors. It's Lady Sif in the Warriors 3.
Yeah.
I know there's an Asian guy in there somewhere, and a bearded guy who looks like Gimli from Lord of the Rings. That's about it.
But I mean, it's still the factor that these are Thor's
there, so why not?
But these are Thor's best friends. But
yeah, it's like. Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Dispatched. It doesn't matter.
His dad dying. That was
more emotional than...
That wasn't even emotional because they were kind of...
Well, it should have been.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
Their sister came back and him getting his hammer broken was the most emotional part of the entire movie.
Not emotional, traumatic.
No, emotional.
Why emotional? You get attached to the hammer?
That's crazy.
Did you know? Oh, what's the guy's name? The blue guy, the soft voice. He started the rebellion.
Soft voice. Rebellion.
Watchmen? Oh, no. Ogni?
From...
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, but the voice...
the rocket dude?
I don't know his name, but
the
voice was Taika Waititi, the director. I don't know the guy's name. I think
it was like Ogni or something like that.
It absolutely wasn't.
It was something like that.
The pile of rocks. That guy.
Whatever. Anyways, him... He was like he said he described it perfectly. It sounds like you had such an emotional connection to this hammer that when it broke it was the
almost like your lover,
losing a loved one. Oh. And he was like, huh. Yeah, that definitely describes it. So yes, emotional.
Korg. Korg is the name.
Korg. Okay.
Corgi?
I was not close. Korg. Yeah, I was so wrong.
Like I said, you said it's like it's absolutely not like that at all.
I don't know where I got Oogie from.
Oogie boogie.
All right, and that's something that like bugs me on that. But if we're going by my favorite MCU moment was Spider-Man catching
Bucky's metal arm.
Bucky's
There's
metal
no
arm.
one for your one time there, Collier.
I got because the reason I say this because he's caught everybody's shield. He's caught people's stuff. Nobody else has stopped his punch. He's punched Iron Man. He's punched
Wait, Spider-Man?
No.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he's punched Iron Man. He's punched Cap. He's punched Thor. He's punched everybody. And nobody.
Wait, no, I don't think Bucky and Thor has met.
They've never met.
Have they not met?
Nope.
Bullshit.
Nope. The only moment they would have to meet was in Age of Ultron. They didn't meet then.
Shit, they did not meet.
And Bucky wasn't even in Age of Ultron.
That's why I said they didn't meet.
Okay.
That's the only one they would have had to.
They never met.
Yeah, but he's punched everybody else. And the second he goes for this little kid from Brooklyn, Queens, he catches his arm. He's just like, your
arm is metal.
Cool.
How cool!
Now that moment right there,
I'm pretty sure that's he's like the most insult and infuriated thing. Like,
ever
excuse me?
But my friend's over here geeking out about it.
Yeah. And then my next moment is my personal favorite movie is Iron Man 2 of the whole.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
Which one was Iron Man 2?
Wait,
one of the sucky ones.
Wait,
That's the one with Whiplash.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Whiplash.
No. Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. Is that
the one with Trevor?
Is that the one?
Yeah,
Hello, my name is Trevor.
Yeah, that's
that would be like my least favorite part.
Is that the one where he was having flashbacks about Civil War and all that other stuff?
Civil War.
I mean, not Civil War. The Avengers event and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you.
There are some moments in there that I could say I'm behind.
Okay.
But there's
now
a different point in that movie where I was like, no.
and like I'll give you guys. There's a lot of stuff in there that doesn't hold up. I'll give you that. That shit does have problems, but the reason it's my favorite movie is because it gave you a new look at Tony Stark.
Yeah.
As Iron Man.
As regular man.
As regular man.
Because you see Iron Man in all three of his movies, but you don't see Tony Stark like that. You don't see his development as character.
Oh yeah.
His personal struggle, and he's just and he's a smart guy in a flying suit. Mm-hmm. Now you see Natasha's, you see Hawkeye.
No, we don't see Natasha's.
Natasha's what?
Struggle through the MCU.
Yeah, you do.
Yes,
Did you not watch
Yes.
Winter Soldier at all? Winter Soldier is much her movie as it is Cap's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I see the whole, you see Iron Man, because he has his own standalone movies, but Black Widow hasn't had like a standalone. She only appears,
but she still has
has
arcs in the movies.
Yeah, and you see how she struggles with Hulk. You see how she struggles with Thor. You see her struggle with being in the Avengers.
Are you sure it's Thor?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's Thor?
Yes, Thor.
In what movie?
Huh?
Which movie? In
the first Avengers. When they first meeting up and getting to know everybody, she's trying to wrap her idea of somebody who's mythological inside her realm, and she kind of just says fuck it and accepts it after later.
Okay.
But yeah, you see Hawkeye struggle, and even more when it comes to
his family. Huh? And his
no.
Collier was not a fan of that twist. I'm guessing the way he said
right?
that. He was not a fan of that far right there. It's like, what the fuck is this? I actually kind of like this. Like,
yeah, I know you see the other side of the spy. Like, but I'm not only talking about just that part. Again, he's a guy with a bow and arrow.
He literally said it. A guy with a bow and arrow
for way too many Marvel movies.
Yes.
Right. I have a bow and arrow. I have a bow and arrow and the city is flying.
I mean, he called his
own bullshit. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I still have to try.
Yeah. But you never.
That would be probably like the only time for him to get like any merits. That would be it, and then that'd be it. Should have been crushed into that city. I am sorry.
Collier is a hater.
Right, for real though.
He does not. He's not feeling Hawkeye. Clint is not his favorite.
Like he's like my second favorite character in the whole MCU.
That's a little high. That's a little high.
He is my second favorite character.
But listen, like what you like, but I'm just saying that's a little high for me.
because well, I'll say my first, which is
Captain America.
Fuck Captain America. Hulk.
Excuse me.
Hulk is my favorite character in the whole MCU.
Yeah, that's Sheffield.
Well, if it ain't Superman,
he doesn't have his own film.
Yeah, if it ain't Superman, he's got to find someone that's pretty close to home.
Fuck Superman. No, I like Hulk because everybody else on that team, they get the love, the praise, all the other shit. They get put up as character, and he's the only one who has an actual fucking struggle.
Yeah, his superpower is
Earth
rage,
don't
and that's
like
not.
Hulk.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, he's the only superhero on the Avengers that is actively hated all the time. He's the only superhero in that
Not
whole
all the
thing.
time.
Huh?
Tony doesn't hate him. Tony came out in the right,
Yeah.
bro, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, no. We're talking about the Hulk, not Bruce.
He's having a bromance for both of them.
No, he has a bromance for both.
So you see his fanfics.
Oh god.
I don't know how you can have a bromance with that thing.
Listen.
I mean, but it was to the point that he felt so hated by Earth that he escaped from the planet to Ragnarok, where he
How? Man, fuck it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He just got there somehow.
Movie magic.
Woo! It's like it's a jet. It can't go there. Whatever. It doesn't matter. He got into space.
Like real, but that's why he's my favorite character in all MCU, because even though all these other characters have their arcs, has all this thing, this character barely has.
He
his
started
arc
with a hard time, and he's still no resolve.
Yeah.
I will say though, Cap's trying to give him run for his money for becoming a war criminal now. Like, good job, Cap. You're a war criminal. The UN is literally telling you, don't do the thing. And he's like, I'm going to do the thing. He's like, the UN, the United Nations of the planet are telling you not to do it. I'm going to do it. Why?
You are now single-handedly just... You might as well just print out wanted posters of your face and post them up yourself.
Cap a terrorist. Cap a legit terrorist. And they were like, it's like...
And the messed up part of this entire thing that kills me about that is that he can't still be seen as the bad guy, because he was doing it because there's a threat to the world with the super soldiers.
Oh, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just saying he's a selfish guy.
Yeah.
He's like, he is. He's doing it to save his friend. It's like, I mean, but your friend is kind of messed up in the... I mean, you did get him the help he needed, but... You did go around it in illegal ways. I mean, it's like Grand Theft Auto. You're not really playing a hero. You're just playing a character.
Yeah.
You might be doing things for the right reasons, but you're still doing the wrong thing. So that you're still a criminal. That's end of the day. That's what it is. I mean, sometimes you don't let it be all black and white. You get grays ahead, but in the end of the day, you're going to be light or dark. That's how it's going to fall. You're going to fall in someone's end of the coin.
Yeah.
And Cap, I'm sorry. You did the criminal thing. You kind of broke the world law. It's very impressive. You didn't just settle for a country law. You settled the world.
He went renegade. Yeah. Renegade for life.
If you're going to go big, go big.
I mean, he did. He did.
Like, if you're going to be the literal upstanding hero and you decide to go bad, go bad. Like,
I mean, he didn't decide to go bad, though. He just went to tell me, I have to save Bucky. It's all for Bucky. It's like, maybe Bucky's not worth saving.
That's why Captain America's the fucking worst person in the goddamn world. I hate him as a hero all the time.
It's going to be okay.
He's fucking just horrible.
I like him as a character. Good character.
Yikes, man. Weird shit.
Because fucking Captain America is a piece of shit. Absolute piece of shit.
He does not like Cap.
I don't like Cap.
This is going to be a very rare opinion on the internet. I will say that. A lot of hate coming to you, Isaiah. Prepare for the comments.
That's what I say to that.
I like Cap personally. He is a great person.
No, he's fucking garbage.
He's a good
absolute
character.
Piece of shit. Garbage.
I'm surprised that hate that you have for Cap is not directed towards a more mediocre, inappropriate character.
Like who?
Hawkeye!
No, Hawkeye's amazing. Fuck everybody else. Fight me right now. Take the whole internet.
You will not survive.
Shoot.
Well, as long as if you don't give a shit what the internet
because
says, you may survive.
Because for one, the one of the main reasons he gets points just for playing GP. He wears no armor. He has no abilities. He is a normal goddamn human that is fighting gods.
He can see very well.
Huh? Yeah, he can see very well. That's his superpower. He can see very well. And he's had to fight aliens. He's had to fight a robotic AI,
hive mind or whatever.
Many gods.
He didn't fight any gods.
Loki.
He didn't fight Loki.
He shot an arrow. Loki caught it. Blew up. He
didn't fight
He fought
Loki.
many gods.
He didn't fight Loki.
Okay,
Thor fought
he
Loki.
won.
Hulk fought Loki. He shot it.
Yeah, Hulk didn't fight Loki.
He ripped him off screen.
He pretty much the script.
Listen, but It's more of a face-to-face conflict as opposed to... I won't say Hawkeye fought him. I will say Hawkeye did blow up what he was on. That's what I will say Hawkeye did.
Okay, he got a cheap shot. Can you accept
He threw a sucker punch in one.
Okay, I can accept that. The point is, him and Natasha have more of a way of dying than anybody else on that fucking team.
But I didn't call you saying right. That's kind of within itself. It's like because they should have died by now. Then
yeah,
I mean,
because the plot demands it. That's why. That's why they're still alive.
Yeah. And that's true. Well, no, I can't really say that because they still have their own individual skills. As far as Natasha, yeah, I think Natasha should have been died because she's literally hand to hand combat all the time.
He is all close quarters.
Yeah.
Unless she has like whatever gadgets that's like I don't know up to medium range, then she's lucky. But other than that,
yeah, she should have died 20 times over.
Well, I mean, she really doesn't put herself in situations that she can die. The only time she did was in Civil War when she fought Winter Soldier. But then again, there are a whole ton of
Avengers.
No, because she's fighting minions. She's not like going after Loki directly. Yeah. She didn't charge Ultron head on. She's like, I'll take the little guys.
That's true.
Yeah, like the only time she did was in Winter Soldier. I mean, also she was surrounded by a whole ton of superheroes. So I was like, the chance of her dying there was pretty low.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
And
wait, no, there was one when she should die in Civil War. There is the whole she was. When Crossbones had snuck up on her and grabbed her by her hair and then threw her in there with a grenade. Yeah. She knocked out one of the guys, threw the other in front of her. I was like, I know that's supposed to give the impact, but that is
both of them would have died.
That's not how grenades work. I
was like, you're pretty sure you should be dead. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, but it's like, okay, you live, whatever.
Because plot demands it.
Listen, when you get that Black Widow's solo movie and you feel like, oh, she has Super Soldier too, you're gonna feel like, oh, that's why he's survived.
And what kills me right now is
yes, sir.
Is as far as people not dying in the MCU, fucking Don Cheeto.
Don't worry,
Don Cheeto. I know
Infinity War will fix that.
I know Infinity War. I know people are dying in Infinity War. They've made this. No,
if it doesn't happen, if no one dies in Infinity War, I was like, all right, guys,
yeah, we're done. Sorry,
10 years in.
Yeah, I ain't seen one.
I'm not saying I want people to die, but it's like at this point, it's like
it should.
Someone needs to happen.
I think I was. Yeah,
but
I'll definitely say
I'm sorry, Don Cheeto.
Don Cheeto.
Don Cheeto. Right? That's
you sound like you're saying Don Cheeto.
Whatever. War Machine.
Dangerously.
War Machine should have died. I love you as a character. Don't get me wrong. You took that from who played
Terrence
War
Howard.
Machine? Terrence Howard. Yeah, you took that from Terrence Howard, and I personally thought you was gonna do a shit job, and you came out and fucking knocked that shit to the park and made War Machine something great. Bam, I give it to you. So. But you should have died, bud. You should have died in Civil War. It's not. You shouldn't have got crippled, and it didn't have any dramatic effect. You fell out the sky, came down. Well, your character fell out the sky, came down, hit the ground inside a big metal suit. Your ass should have died.
But shock absorption.
Also, it was pretty traumatic.
Huh?
It was pretty traumatic because there's like a hidden.
Listen, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, you know what I'm about to
But I will say, yeah, I know what you're saying. But the reason I will say they don't have him die, but that is a little bit of Deus Ex Machina there, is because, well, if he did die, when Iron Man goes to find Cap and Bucky, it's going to be an immediate fight. He's not going to be talking anymore. The moment he figured out where they're going,
it is fight on sight.
He's killing. He is going for Bucky immediately. So, which means you can't have some of those moments where like, but that's what's called Deus Ex Machina, because the script demands the other part to happen. This has to happen. That's unfortunate, but it happens. I mean, it does give him a moment to go through something else. Like, because if he dies, you can't go with another arc with his character. Now he's like, maybe they want to go something with him losing his legs or something. That's something that you can go through if they felt like it. Yeah. I'm not saying they are, because War Machine's not really drawn out the box office.
Yeah,
but
I don't see a War Machine solo movie.
Oh no! War Machine is no. War Machine is always gonna be on the side of Captain America.
Yeah, but I'm just
Captain
saying.
America. You
mean, I mean, Iron Man. I'm sorry. I saw the name. I said it wrong.
But yeah, that's just one of the things there. It's like, that's what happens. Because people say, because death is a very big thing you have to cover when writing. It's like, because that's literally the end of that character's arc. Right. It can be going through an arc in the middle of it. You killed him, then like that arc is just gone. You can't do anything anymore with it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I get where you're coming from.
So yeah, that gives. What that doesn't move. That gives Iron Man a reason to go after Cap, but not gives him a reason to fight immediately.
Yeah, because then with the whole that whole moment at the end really did get dramatified, because it was really the end of their friendship. Well,
Yeah.
to an extent.
And then Cap gives him the
Fucking-
sorry letter.
Yeah, the sorry letter. It's like, nigga, I just found out that your best friend that you've been protecting this whole time killed my... Fuck your letter, bitch. Fuck your letter. Go somewhere and piss on this shit. Okay?
And people saying that was out of character for Tony Stark. It's like, he's usually smarter than that. It's like, I'm not sure what movie you've been watching.
What?
Stark, kind of sometimes little snappy guy.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Not exactly the... Sometimes he'll step back and rationalize, but when he has time to. In the moment, though,
In the moment,
he's like...
no.
Yeah, also in the moment, kill him off. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah. And especially when he's emotional like that. And,
I mean, that's the thing. He was already emotional.
Yeah.
Pepper left him. His friend
just got
is
paralyzed.
paralyzed. He doesn't even know if he's going to be alive by the time he gets back.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, if they had decided to kill him after that could have done something there. But also, that means when they meet in Infinity War, he's overborn again.
Yeah, that's true. His ass would have been in Wakanda right now. Yeah. Which by the way, speaking of that, I don't like that they let Cap hide in Wakanda.
I don't think they let Cap hide in Wakanda. They let Bucky hide in Wakanda.
No, it was both.
I don't think Cap's in there because you haven't seen the trailers, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, then you don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's hiding in Wakanda. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Also, be very easy to know it's Captain America. Wakanda, just saying right there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, having 3 Wakandans go to South Korea for a special ops mission. Something might stick out about him.
Yeah,
Don't know why.
True. That's true.
It's the skin color.
I mean, you said it.
Which one?
The cherries. Sorry. I was like...
It's,
I just,
okay, I said it. It's also very true, Collier.
It is true.
We're not sneaking around Tokyo right now. I guarantee you, we go there, we're noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And...
It's not a covert mission. Any circus walked in there, it's like, how did you not notice them?
Very true. Very, very true.
I mean, I'm not saying the fact that he come together, that's Black Panther, these are Wakandans, it was like, something you would see a second glance. That's just the world we live in. That's the world we live in. I know it's a shitty place that happens, but it's the world we live in, and you would notice.
Yeah.
I guarantee you would. There's a reason Daniel stood out to us in India. There's a reason Daniel did.
Yeah, and
Am I wrong?
Man, you just reach your hand down like, I mean, not the bottom of the barrel, but pretty damn close.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty damn close.
we're still good.
Are you looking at time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. All right, should we go to least favorite parts? Oh, all right.
Okay, well, yeah, we can move to least
Oh, did you say what your favorite movie was?
Huh? Oh, my favorite my favorite movie was Iron Man 3.
That's right. Iron Man.
I thought it was Iron Man too.
No. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I got those two mixed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to reiterate what you were saying about the Iron Man stuff. Yeah, that, like I said, to a certain point, like, okay, so when it's, I like a lot of that movie, but it's just like the point which actually where I started liking it is the point where they start getting silly with it. It's like the whole Trevor thing. Because Iron Man has infiltrated, without this Iron Man suit, has infiltrated that mansion. He's done smart. He's like, this is some good Tony Stark action right here. This is this is some good character stuff from him. The whole thing he was going through with everything up to that point is good. And then got the hi, I'm Trevor, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And
he was basically like Spider-Man without the suit.
Iron Man 3 is a good Shane Black film. It's a very good Shane Black film. Shane Black film. He's a writer and director. I'm not sure if you've seen any of his works, but he's kind of quirky like that. It's like that. But when it comes to establishing a Marvel universe, probably not the guy. Like, because this is the beginning of their second phase. This is supposed to be setting. This is possible problem why there's no setup for Ultron, because Shane Black went to do a Shane Black film and not a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like the Trevor reveal, but
I would have liked it in any other movie besides this one.
But
because
hold on. What I don't like is that they made fun of the Mandarin. Like, the Mandarin is a big Iron Man villain.
But then Iron Man was a very obscure comic, so I mean, saying a big Iron Man villain is like saying, well, that's a big ant.
But
it's a big ant. Is it still small? Yeah.
It's still small, but for
that's his whole.
That's his stick next to.
Which they were setting up in the first one. The Golden Guys, he was one of the 10 rings.
Yeah.
Of the Mandarin.
Yeah, and that's and that's kind of
They just kind of
killed
them off.
Yeah, that kind of hurt me there.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the Trevor reveal because it would it was like a kind of a change of tone for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then if they would have went and didn't try to make this little piece of shit guy at the end,
I am the man. And I was like, and
yeah, that whole I don't think Iron Man 3 is no longer an Iron Man movie after they get to the rig,
mm-hmm.
when they're flying to the rig for the big final battle. That whole part of the movie, just cut it out. This doesn't exist to me. Everything before that exists to me, but that part, you just cut it out. It doesn't exist. That's not Iron Man. That's just that was.
I mean, they've ignored so much stuff from it so far. Like, they don't even talk about the Banner anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Iron Patriot was a thing for maybe 20 minutes in that movie, and then after that, he's War Machine again. Age of Ultron is like, we're having Iron Patriot. They don't even acknowledge that happened. They don't acknowledge that the president was kidnapped at all. Yeah. Also, president kidnapped. Hey, Avengers, want to assemble? No, no one. Cool.
No. Nah.
We got Tony Stark. Oh, like, we got Tony Stark. Not even the suit. We got Tony Stark.
Like
that's all you need at this point.
And there is, I will admit,
Shield. Where's
No,
Shield?
Shield was broken up by then.
No, it wasn't. Shield was broken up in Winter Soldier. Iron Man 3 was the first movie to come out after.
You're right.
Where is Shield?
Nowhere to be found.
So, like I said, there are continuity and shit errors in this movie.
His face, they're still getting
they're still getting their shit together there.
They're like, holy shit, Avengers work? Fuck. Alright, we gotta do that. We got this Thanos thing. No, it's too quick. CGI has not caught up yet.
But my big thing,
movie.
huh?
Another Iron Man movie. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah,
that's what they did.
But I feel like they built Iron Man 3 set the tone for the other movies that came after. Because they knew what worked, what didn't. Not to make jokes at certain points, Like,
I mean, listen, Hi, I'm Trevor. After that point, it's just an entire joke on their end, and then it's just like after the point after me, Hi, I'm Trevor. It's like, well, your villain has lost all validity to me, and I don't. No, seriously. So he thought he was just acting the entire time. Like, the guy he shot in the head on live television was just another actor. It's like, did you not realize you had a bullet in that gun? The guy's brains, like, I don't care what set you're on. It don't look that real.
That is not true.
Sir, no. That is an entrance and exit room.
Yeah,
that is not. I guarantee you, that is not. It does not look that real. You would notice. You would just like, something's not right. The smell alone, you'd be like, huh.
You got to look up some of the art they got going.
Art, yes. Smell.
Oh, well,
you would notice something is wrong.
Yeah.
The guy just shat himself in front of you.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Spoiler, kid, you shit yourself when you die. They don't tell you about that. Everything just because you're tensing up every time, and when you die, you let loose and just. That's something they don't warn you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If I'm gonna get executed, I'm gonna tell them, yo, cork the butthole. They're not gonna find my body with a bunch of shit in me. If you're gonna kill me, at least let me die with some dignity. All right, cork the butthole, cork it.
You're gonna be dead. This is not gonna matter.
No, it's gonna matter to me.
You're not gonna be around for much longer. It doesn't matter.
Oh shit! I will fight this.
So yeah.
My
favorite was Civil War. Yeah, Civil War was my favorite.
Civil War is your favorite?
Yeah.
Winter
Soldier, better, like, same thing with Age of Ultron. Winter Soldier, better put together a film. Mm-hmm. Civil War is more fun for me.
Okay.
Because essentially it is like someone took their action figures and it just and I love that so much. That airport fight is just like, I could watch that 20-minute scene. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could watch that over and over. It's like, I just had that on repeat. Just
like you said with the whole...
here comes Giant Man again. Ah!
Like you said with the whole ending, like, you have action figures when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Like, okay, like, I know like we're doing this, but in our heads as kids, we're imagining them doing like all kinds of flips and stuff.
You imagine in your head, in your child, it's so much more imagination going on. That's why that's actually one of the movies I like the Doom remake, is because it looks how I remember it. That's how it actually looked. Yeah. You look at Doom now, it's like, yee. But if you look at the new one, it's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. And that's how you remember it. It's like, you remember all the, like, there was even melee in that one, but you remember it punching shit in the face in the whole Doom. Anywho.
Yeah, that whole airport scene is great. The whole that fight right there, and then the ending fight, great.
And let me talk. And
and also the when he actually finds Boogie, like, hey, we'll talk, man. We'll talk though. In 7 seconds, they're gonna barge through that door. I'm gonna need for you to, like, calm down, cover me. He's like, nah, fuck you. I'm trying to get up out of here. And then they barge in, and then they do their stuff. That is also a great scene too. And you even told me, like, behind the scenes, like, where the dude.
Oh, about the when Bucky ran out the freaking hallway and jumped. Yeah, that's how they set up the scene. They had it's the stuntman. He ran and they jumped, and then the cameraman fall and jumped after him, and then he followed. I was like, fuck that! I'm not doing that. The cameraman's getting stuntman. What the hell is this bullshit? Of course, they were stringed up. It was supposed to be like, there's like you see green, but behind the scenes, but it's like, even though that's a far fall.
Hey, he must have been like, how many people can say that? Oh yeah, as cameraman, I did camera work for Civil War.
I mean,
and
Civil War, like,
they said jump off a staircase, and I was just like,
okay,
fuck it.
I will say though, great shot.
Yeah,
good shot. They got the shot. They did it.
They probably only did it once.
You would only have to.
That cameraman's like, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna mess up this shot.
He did it. It turned out the lens cap was still on. Like, we gotta do it again.
Okay, it's recorded.
One more for safety. It's like, absolutely not. But that's all we need. You better CGI the rest of this bitch.
He was sitting there with his camera like, what could possibly go wrong? And looked at everything. He's like, no, I'm just gonna get a new camera. I'm not even worried about it. No, I had this camera for years. I had this camera for 2 weeks now. We need to know.
I wonder how did he land with that camera? Like, how big was his camera?
No, they probably strapped it on. Like, you think he's gonna hold this $100,000 camera on his shoulder and jump off
and expect for it to, like, still be
no, they probably put him in a harness and all that.
Yeah, they had him damn strapped up. They did.
Yeah,
it wasn't just loosening him. They both had wires on, so they would make sure they didn't die when they fell or hurt them. So they could die still, but still, make sure no harm came to them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that cameraman was just like, so I'm down, but
we're probably gonna have to do this once.
We got one shot.
Do not let this I'm gonna need
every harness that you can think of. I don't care if it's not even a harness we made yet. I'm gonna need you to go to Tokyo. You tell them to stow that shit up and bring it back to me. That's where a lot of the harnesses are made.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Fun fact.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's an interesting fun fact that you just know about that.
What can I say? Full of them. But anyways, least favorite moment.
My name is Trevor.
Okay, we've established that that's one of y'all least favorite moments. We need another one.
Another least favorite.
Yeah.
Please.
The entirety of Ant-Man.
I actually liked Ant-Man.
I didn't like it because Edgar Wright wasn't doing good anymore. It's like, okay, well. My least favorite moment of the MCU is when they fire Edgar Wright from Ant-Man. That's my least favorite moment.
I keep forgetting that Ant-Man is a thing until I watch Civil War and oh yeah, that's right. He is a thing.
Yeah, he's in this universe.
I keep forgetting that movie even exists. Like, well,
one we haven't talked about. We hadn't talked about the Guardians.
Oh, sheep. You're right.
Yeah, we had not brought up the Guardians.
It's not the best thing in the world, but it's pretty good.
It's a thing. It's there. It's pretty good.
It's not very plotty. It's very much these are the characters.
Number two.
This got a little more plotty.
Yeah,
because they ramp up for Infinity War, so you gotta get more. You gotta focus a little bit more.
Yeah, kind of bring us into this, y'all. We're in the MCU.
Yeah.
We are canon in this universe.
And I feel like the main cast really got all the love, and like the side characters, Wanda, freaking, the Guardians, Ant-Man, War Machine for that matter, Vision. They didn't really get their chance to kind of shine before Infinity War.
Well, because most of these characters are also introduced into other characters' movies.
Do it. Guardians, they are so far off from everyone. They only have their movies until they get reunited with everyone. Wanda was introduced in Age of Ultron, so she's had this in Civil War. Yeah. Vision, the same with him. Ant-Man had Ant-Man and then Civil War. Yeah. They've not had enough time to develop because they're newer into it, which means they're most likely not dying in Infinity War.
Yeah,
except for Vision. Vision might bite it.
I don't think Vision's gonna.
Listen, that thing is there. Thanos kind of needs it.
I think it's gonna be Deus Ex Machina. It's like
no.
Because here's
No.
here's why I
could
say
happen.
it. Because here's why I say it. The whole thing about
Do you want your House of M?
huh?
Do you want your House of M?
Yeah.
This is how you get your house.
All right.
No.
You let this happen.
He's dying. That's how you get it.
Cocky, please.
As much as I want House of M, the reason I say Vision isn't gonna die is because he's hardwired into the his powers come from the gem.
Yeah.
He is not the gem.
Yeah.
So when Thanos takes the gem, he's taking all of Vision. Is what you're saying?
He's taking all of Vision's power. Like he's probably not gonna be. He's probably just gonna become just a regular android, like he's in the comics, and then he starts developing. But as far as his abilities, they're probably just gonna be taken away. Or when they fucking kick Thanos' ass.
Yeah, right.
And hey, they did it.
How ironic if he did that and killed half the universe and ended up killing him too.
Wait, Vision?
No,
No, Thanos. He
like
snapped his fingers.
he's supposed to kill. He's gonna kill up half the universe, so everything is balanced. He does that, and then he dies. Like, huh?
What
All
happened?
right,
He
then.
killed half the universe. He was part of that half.
Yeah.
Question.
How was it?
Answers.
So the Soul Stone.
Where is it? Right.
Yeah.
I have a theory. I told you about this theory, did I?
No.
Nah.
You told me
Gotcha,
about this thing.
So, in Black Panther, we all saw the movie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How many times did you see it? This question.
Twice.
Twice.
Same.
3 times. I'm gonna see it the 4th. So there's this. They talk about the word vibranium, right? Came in this meteor. I mean, they haven't seen where it is, and there's some stuff infecting the plant, and you get to the astral plane, you see ancestors. Soul Stone? Is it in the vibranium? Like, what if they're defending Wakanda and they don't know that Thanos really there looking for the Soul Stone?
Yeah.
Another theory that people have is like, well, maybe Thanos already has the Soul Stone, but it's the most powerful one, so he can't do anything without the other 5.
Yeah.
There are a lot of theories going on. Where is this fucking stone?
And here's my theory on the Soul Stone and what everybody kind of, I'll say, overlooks. Back in Ant-Man, actually, back in like way back then, this is just a wild out there theory, but they talk about how you shrink down and you go into this other world and
It's
all this
the,
other
the subatomic.
the subatomic world.
What's it called? There's some
Well,
sort of dimension.
it's not a world.
It's a dimension of some sort.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. I also forgot.
Like,
the
and
movie.
you see that dimension inside Doctor Strange.
Do
But-
we?
Yeah. When he gets smacked through all the dimensions in the first.
Oh yeah, wait.
When she flicks him and you start seeing all the dimensions that are there.
That he's like
you see
being flung through.
Yeah, you see the
Also,
subatomic one.
in the Ant-Man, you do see the original Wasp in that dimension too.
Oh, I didn't.
It's for a split second. Her outline
really?
is there while he's flipping through it, but you can see her.
Oh, I didn't even see
Yeah.
that. Okay, that's one thing I didn't know. I think it might be with the original Pym.
Hank Pym?
Hank Pym.
You think Hank Pym has it?
I think Hank Pym has
Why would
it.
Hank Pym have it?
Because
he's Hank Pym and like he's like whatever. Just
Because-
stone, I like it. Take it.
all the other stones start showing up, like, you know, when all these events because somebody is actively looking for it. But I think it was discovered way back when.
In the 1980s.
It was hidden.
Ant-Man.
Yeah. And who would be better to hide it than somebody who can shrink it into the size of a quarter, put it in something. That's my theory on that.
There are a lot of theories about where this fucking stone can be. No one knows.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everybody's saying Heimdall, which I don't think Heimdall has it.
I kind of thought that Heimdall would have.
I did for a little
too.
bit there. I was like, no, because I don't think he would. It's not making sense a little bit.
Yeah.
Like why he would have it.
I just think that's just his natural abilities to be able to see into people's soul, not him being actually having the power of the Soul Stone. But the Wakanda one, I think that one holds a lot of merit too, because they literally go to the
Because it's part.
It goes
It's
to
just
an actual-
the soul-
it has a place
the
your
soul-
soul.
You see all the souls of all these ancestors, like, huh.
if it wasn't
So
for
that
the
it's
fact-
this essence of the Soul Stone itself that's radiated through the vibranium meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting here, I was like, why would vibranium do that to plants? I don't understand that part. Because it's a metal, so why would it? Like, but also it's a space.
alien.
It's a space metal too, so
It's
it's like
a space
kind of like that. But it's like there's so many questions. There's so much that I don't understand about it. That is like just this where you start formulating theories about what
It's
it could be.
magnetic too, isn't it?
Vibranium.
Vibranium
Yeah.
is so much. Just like Ultron said, they have this metal and they turn it into a frisbee.
Yeah.
Like
they never think to dig deeper.
Yeah.
So they had the spirit too. They didn't know they had another fucking Infinity Stone with them the entire time. It was like, you had all this power, and what did you do with it? Nothing.
Made a fucking spear. But that's another thing with that is that like he literally uses vibranium to infuse skin in metal, which that's how Vision was made.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing of Ultron.
But he didn't fuse skin.
Yeah, he did. They made tissue around the vibranium. Okay, that's what Vision is. They used some vibranium from him.
Oh, okay. But not to make Vision though, because Vision's all vibranium.
No, it's not. Vision
is skin and
metal.
metal.
Remember they set up earlier in the Age of Ultron with
Tony?
Barnes, Hawkeye.
Yeah,
he got shot, and they had to recreate the tissue.
Yeah,
that's what Vision is. He's recreated tissue as well.
Yeah,
that's why they went to. That's why they went to Korea, also to sell to Asian markets for Age of Ultron. But anyway, that's why they went to Korea. Spoiler: that's how it works. That's why in Pacific Rim, a lot of it said like, "Oh, look, we're in China," or something. And look, China's coming to save the day. And look, final climax is in Tokyo. It happens, kids. That's why they have that segment in Black Panther in South Korea.
Yeah,
sell it. You gotta sell, man. You gotta get them tickets.
But the whole thing with that is that even Hawkeye was like, "Oh, so I'm gonna be made of plastic." He's like, "No, it's your skin. It's just synthetically made."
Yeah. Oh, also another reason I was thinking about maybe, the Soul Stone was in the Wakanda because it arrives on a meteor.
Right.
And Ultron, he told them it was really offline. Like, I think of meteors a lot. It's like, but I was thinking like, what if he was just thinking about the Soul Stone and not knowing that he was thinking about the Soul Stone? Because he's not all the Mind Stone, but he is technically part of it. And like that's what gives him the AI.
So he's getting the fragments.
So like, what if that's what he's thinking of, but he doesn't know it? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That was just a wild theory I had.
The Infinity Stones are probably just like we're communicating with one another at a certain point.
Yeah, like what if they're close enough and he's on Earth and that's what he's thinking about. Also, the Mind Stone. So
it's part of the Soul Stone. Say like, hey, I came here in a meteor, which is why he's always thinking about meteors all the time. Like, think about a meteor. Maybe somebody could just drop back onto Earth.
Yeah, because
I don't know why
that's a weird plan to have. That is a very strange plan. So man, like maybe that's what he was thinking of and didn't realize it.
I mean, but it also could just be supervillain thought.
It could also be that too. I think it's a theory. It's a theory. Some of it holds water. Some of it might be a little bit, but what's up?
Ultron was made of. What was he made out of?
He made a metal first, and then he made a vibranium skeleton at the end.
Okay, so how?
Vision's body.
Yeah, as I thought.
Because
he
was going to take Vision's body first.
Was he so easy to take down? Even his minions, because
he was not.
No, because his minions were also made of vibranium.
No, they weren't. They were just metal. He had vibranium. He used vibranium on him. Vision at first. He was going to take Vision's body, but then they took the case away from him. Right. Then he used it on his shell, and then the rest was on the drill that took up Wakanda because it is magnetized. He magnetized it so that it could lift the entire city without it falling apart.
Right.
That's what that. Yeah.
Okay, so his minions were just metal, which is why they were able to just
And he himself was not taking on easy. It took Iron Man, Vision, and Thor to start breaking that armor.
Just to start.
The power of lightning in a dying star. Vision with the Mind Stone and Tony Stark, who has all the lasers in the goddamn world, to start breaking, and then Hulk punched him. That's what started breaking Ultron, and he was still not broken.
Yeah. Still came back, waddling and everything else.
And then Wanda tore out his heart.
Yeah.
Because he killed her brother.
That's how strong that shit was. That was not no easy task. They didn't say, "Oh yeah, let's fucking crack this thing open like a can." No, they were like, "All right, we're gonna bring the gods in on this bitch." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like with physical impact, like if the Hulk were to punch, like on a good day, on Ultron's good day, just walking down the street, minding his own business, Hulk just decides to try to kick him like a kickball. Mm-hmm. His foot ain't going nowhere.
I think Ultron would still move, but if it wasn't already impacted, he would still just keep going.
Yeah.
Because
vibranium stops momentum in his tracks, right?
I mean, yes. But
remember,
Cap, even though it does, if Cap takes an explosion to the side of the shield, Cap still goes.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
okay, so
the force is it stops here, but Cap will still move because something's still pushing.
Right.
Okay.
So the grenade shell itself, when it hits it, if I'm imagining right, it hits the shield. The grenade shell is still right there, but because of the impact, it does. Okay, so Hulk's foot will stop right there, I'm guessing, but Ultron is still
Ultron will move. He'll be fine, but the Hulk hits him, he's moving. The Hulk hits anything is moving, let's be honest here.
Except for Mjolnir.
Or maybe Thanos.
I
want him to, if he catches the Hulk's punch, it's like, and it's over. Guys, it's nice knowing you.
if they make a remake of how Thor, how Hulk did to Loki and Thor, Thanos did to Hulk,
and Thanos
and throws him, I will just bless Marvel's heart. Just bless Marvel's heart with that. Because I love the Hulk, but that'd just be an amazing moment to see.
If they just have Loki, that's how it feels.
I don't think Loki's making out of this movie.
Neither will
I think Loki bites the dust in this one.
Yeah, we always think Loki bites the dust.
No, but here's the thing, right? It's Thanos is here now, and now it's the lone shark is coming like, okay, so I gave you a spear with an Infinity Stone in it, so you can go get the other Infinity Stone. Where are they? He has one, but he still doesn't have the spear. Yeah. So it's like,
where's the spear?
Why do you need that? There's an Infinity Stone in it. A what? Oh. All right. Cool.
So
there's this
vibranium robot.
Watch him kill his brother. That's what he does. And then that's like, all right. So Thanos is a villain. Cool. If you don't open your movie like that, Russo's, I don't know what you're doing.
That would be a hell of an opening. It's the first 10 minutes. Yeah. Loki dies. Goddamn. Like, he walks in just like, I got this for you. Just like,
he doesn't walk in. Remember, Thanos pulls up at the end of the door. He's looking and walking over. He's like, uh-oh. He took that as insurance. Like, I'm going to need that later on. I know it.
So there was this vibranium robot, right?
Yes. Whole thing.
And he did this cool thing with the rock and put it into somebody else. But the point is, the stone's alive. Okay?
But hey! I got the blue cube.
Do you guys know where all the stones are right now?
Yeah, we have the Mind Stone, which is inside Vision's forehead. You have the Time Stone, which Doctor Strange.
I have Agamotto.
The Eye of Agamotto.
You have the. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You have the Ether, which the Collector has, and then you have the Power Stone.
I was wondering if you were going to get that one or not, because people were bringing up the Collector.
That's the red one.
Well, actually, no, the Collector doesn't have it. Nova Corps has it.
No, Nova Corps has the Power Stone.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
So he has the Ether, and they have the Power Stone. And then there's
you can't put two Infinity Stones.
Right? I mean, it's not wise.
It's not wise to keep two Infinity Stones together. Yeah.
I remember that end credit scene of Thor the Dark World. Even though I forget most of that movie.
I did too. I was literally sitting here when we were talking about like come up with your favorite and least moments. I was like, the only thing I remember about that movie is the end credit scene because it has the Infinity Stone in it, and them popping up a bunch of worlds. That's all I remember about that damn movie.
What's the villain's name?
I don't fucking know.
Collier?
From Thor?
Thor, the Dark World. Malekith, the Dark Elf.
Heck if I care.
I'll give you that.
I am ready for the movie.
Give you that because that's the one movie. That is the one movie I could not tell you nothing about.
Bad guy's name in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wait, which one?
The first one. I didn't say two.
So
I thought you was who I met the first one.
When you say Guardians of the Galaxy, to me it's just like Volume 1 and Volume 2.
No.
His name
didn't leave much of an impact on me.
I like that. I like it. Good. You got this.
I got this.
I just know that he's purple with like black things stuff.
He's
coming
blue,
out
but sure.
Blue.
Thanos is purple.
Blue.
WD.
He
had a little hammer thing. That's what I do.
Thank you. Oh my god, I was like, what the fuck? I know this. Don't fucking play with me right now.
I'm like the only villain that I can think of right now with a weird mystical name.
The Accuser.
Ronan the Accuser.
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. But the only
you call me boy. He hams it up there, and it's like, man, this could have been a good villain, but there are too many characters in this goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Fourth time to try and call her. Try it.
Go ahead.
The only names I can think of that I know and remember that are like mystical, not regular names, is from Doctor Strange. Dormammu and Caecilius.
You only know Caecilius because you and your mom watched it a couple weeks ago. That's why.
I know.
Because I don't remember shit about Doctor Strange.
Caecilius is such a badass name.
Is it though?
Yes.
It's so forgettable. There are way too many syllables in that.
I truly despise what they did to
Dormammu. I like the twist that it wasn't one of those big epic big showdown. It's like, you know what, this is the clever way to end it.
No. Not how they beat him, but how they
didn't beat Dormammu. They beat Caecilius. That's right.
Caecilius.
Yeah. But how they like animated him.
Oh yeah, it kind of looked.
Oh, that whole little.
Yeah.
That's an effect that's not done.
Like I know they can't do exactly like in the comics because he's like a purple dude with fiery head and all. Like, he probably
mixed up with Thanos.
Like I understand you can't give him that, but that he's not freaking the Eater of Worlds or freaking any of those people. Galactus. Yeah, he's not Galactus. He's not any of those. He's not. That's not who he was. He was the freaking. He's a badass. He's a real badass.
There are going to be more Doctor Strange movies, so they have to remember. Look back at what Thanos looked like at the end of the credit scene of Avengers, and then also Guardians of the Galaxy. And so he looks good now. So it's like, it took them some time, but they got there.
Yeah, I know. It's just one thing that like irks me. Like that's some you see the difference between him there and how he's in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Like you said, fiery. I'm like. I gotta do something now.
So
that was definitely not fire, unless they were like basing him off of this one.
But even that one, that's more. That's like when he's.
The thing about it, right, is that Doctor Strange. I know jack shit about it. I know him from the Avengers comics. Like he's how they fight Thanos, so they gotta get to space. That's the only way I know. And he's the only person who can do surgery on Luke Cage. That's how I know him. And he's an ancillary character. He's someone who pops up when they need him to. Yeah. Besides that, I don't know much about. I knew kind of Baron Mordo from stuff and like after that.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
But Doctor Strange isn't like they really don't use him in the comic book that much.
Yeah, that's why I don't know anything about him.
He's literally when there's a magic problem, you call Doctor Strange.
Yes.
But any other time, it's where's Doctor Strange? Oh, he's studying. Oh, he's doing Doctor Strange shit. Like even his comic strand, you rarely see him in his own comic. Yeah, like it's really just like, one of his people are going out and doing something or something like that. But it's rarely actually Doctor Strange.
Which I was saying, like, why that probably didn't bother me as much as it probably bothered you. Because you know about it. It's an interesting scene at the end. I give a fuck about Caecilius.
The only thing I knew about Doctor Strange was from the one comic that I had as a kid. It was just like a holographic cover with him doing this, and there's like a little holographic thing around his hand, and it's like Doctor Strange. And that's all I remember. It was a special limited edition that I do remember. Marvel comics, like okay, this is the end for Marvel, and his name is Doctor Strange. I can't remember much of the story, but it left off on a cliffhanger because I do remember that he was like on the ground, and then there's like some big bad guy, or like there's like a group of people that's like getting ready to like shoot him down or something. But that is the only thing that I knew about it, that he was a magician. He wore a cape. Apparently, he was badass, but he was going to die, and I never got.
He's not a magician.
Well,
he is sorcerer supreme.
I was a kid. I was like, okay, he's just a really strong magician, or whatever. I can barely even read.
Your kid mind is wrong.
Well, of course it was
all
wrong.
Our kids' minds are wrong. Yeah. All right, we look at a lot of stuff that we liked back then now, and it's like, man, I had shit taste.
Yeah. I mean, like freaking.
Like in Thor Ragnarok, that's how Doctor Strange was portrayed there. That's how he is.
Yeah,
all the time.
Thor Ragnarok's the best Doctor Strange movie we got. Also, the best Thor movie we got.
And also the closest that we got the best Hulk movie.
Actually, the best Hulk movie we got.
The best Hulk movie, period.
It's awesome, man. Incredible.
Other than that fight with what's his name? The Abomination. Yeah. I didn't like that movie. I didn't like the movie. No. I said the fight.
I like the fight.
I like the fight.
I never saw the movie.
It was dark. I don't think parts of it were really well CG'd. And what the hell was done about Ross doing there? It's like, we're gonna shoot at him. It's like, the bullets didn't work on the Hulk. Why do you think he's gonna work on the other one?
Wait, that's the one where the Hulk actually took like some cars and made like,
and did the.
I've never seen that movie at all.
It does.
It doesn't.
It's not
I guarantee
good.
you right now, don't hold up.
It's not.
I watched
good.
it all of them again before Infinity. Civil War. And I was like, ew.
Yeah, it does not hold up.
Because
It
like
is not
I've seen,
good.
because I've seen the Hulk, that bright green Hulk.
Right.
As a
Oh,
kid.
absolutely not.
As
That's
a-
not. Even,
that's
that's not a
dark.
part.
When
of
it first came
MCU.
out, I was like, okay, it was good. I watched it again after some time. I'm like,
I didn't know.
And then I heard
I didn't even. I was gonna say that. I didn't
And
even
then
think it
I
was
heard
good
of
when it
The
came
Incredible.
out.
I'm like, why did you make another one? We already have the Hulk. I'm guessing you're trying to right your wrongs. But you know what? I'm not even going to give you a chance. Screw it.
Those same
No.
wrongs helped him write this song.
Wait, what?
Those same wrongs helped him write this song. Listen, if Kevin Feige just gave up after time he made a bad movie, you don't have the MCU.
Yeah.
He was around for the good stuff like Spider-Man and X-Men, but he was around for the bad stuff like Daredevil and the Hulk.
I forgot the Daredevil. I mean, like the only Daredevil I think of right now is
It's
freaking
Netflix.
Netflix. But then I knew you was talking about like the one, the freaking.
Ben Affleck and,
Oh,
Yeah.
that horrible shit. That's when I.
and Colin Farrell as Bullseye.
I did not need to remember that.
When they had.
He's
Affleck-
called Bullseye because it's a bullseye on his head. That's what he points out to you when he does.
God, that is such a bad movie.
But he's such a badass scene too when he is on the motorcycle like this and he's
Yeah.
it's so cool but it's so dumb. And I was like, man, Colin Farrell, he was giving it his all on that one. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, I got
Yeah,
something.
he was in
a
He
wrong-
didn't see the other scenes though. He saw his scenes like, these are awesome. And then the movie came, I was like, ooh.
And when he did Daredevil at Batfleck, freaking. That's when I knew that superhero movies just not your thing, but
I like them as Bruce Wayne. It's
hate-
just like they don't
I
give him
hate
anything.
him as Batfleck. Hate Batfleck. Fucking hate Batfleck. Batfleck can die.
He's a good Batman,
God.
but not a good Bruce Wayne.
He's a good Bruce Wayne
he's
too.
not good Bruce Wayne or
It's just they
Batman.
don't give him anything to do.
I mean, the other the Dark Knight series is a better Bruce Wayne.
Get out of here.
Don't lie to yourself.
Get out of here.
Uh-uh.
Christian Bale.
They have not. They have
He's a
not
better
done,
Bruce Wayne.
They have not done a good Bruce Wayne since fucking Batman Forever.
No,
Yes.
no, because
That
he
is-
because
That
he
is the
freaking.
only time.
You mean
Bruce
Batman and Robin, not Batman Forever.
Oh,
Batman
yeah.
Forever is Val Kilmer.
My bad. Yeah, you're
Batman
right.
Beyond.
Yeah,
That's
Batman
George
Robin.
Clooney.
Yeah,
And George Clooney. That's top tier Bruce Wayne right there.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
But Batman. No.
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 They have
Like
not.
the first Batman, Michael Keaton.
No.
No.
Good Batman.
Yeah,
Good
he was
Batman, not a good Bruce.
Come on, let's get nuts. It's like, you're Bruce Wayne right now. You're not supposed to be doing that, sir. It's like I was like, was that scripted or was that him actually just flipping out on set?
It's like,
Okay,
but that's the only time I've seen a good Bruce Wayne. Because Bruce Wayne, he's suave. He's suave. He's suave as fuck.
I like Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne. I don't give a fuck what you say.
No,
fuck
fuck
you.
that.
Fuck you. Fight me.
I am fighting it.
All right, cool.
No, it's fucking horrible.
He's good.
I would have to say the animated versions of Bruce Wayne is way better than anything that we saw cinematically on the silver screen.
Well, yeah. That's also
Yeah.
where the best Joker is
Yeah,
too.
that's
Because it's
best.
easier to get at. You can
Well, actually,
best Joker, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's
Yeah,
Joker.
Mark Hamill's
Get the
Joker.
fuck out of
Yeah.
here. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
Get
you're
the
right.
fuck
I'm
out
not
of
even-
here.
You cannot top
I was
that.
about
Listen,
to.
I
was
love
about
Heath
to.
Ledger. I love Heath
Yeah.
Ledger as a Joker, but you can't top Mark Hamill as
Yeah.
it.
Mark Hamill is childhood Joker.
Yeah, and
It's the like when you say like
Listen,
Joker,
okay, not childhood Joker. He's good Joker.
a good Joker. But like when,
Like,
when
that's
someone
saying
says
1990s Godzilla. It's childhood Godzilla.
Yeah.
Doesn't
no,
make
no,
it
but like
good.
when anyone even mentions the Joker, which is the first one that comes?
It's either Mark Hamill or Heath Ledger.
yeah,
Heath Ledger.
it's one of those two.
Mark Hamill was the first one that pops up for me. The
Well,
animated.
So you don't like the Heath Ledger one because you're a bad person.
How do you not like the Keith Ledger Joker?
Because I'm already biased about the whole freaking.
Collier has his biases and he sticks to them. He doesn't like changing. He hates change. When Obama's like, we're doing change, he's like, fuck that!
Yeah, we're coming up on time, you guys.
We didn't do our least favorite parts.
All right.
Least favorite, go,
I
Collier.
already did mine.
What was yours? I never
It's
remember.
Trevor.
What?
My name is Trevor.
Okay, but a different one. We
Besides-
shat on that enough. What's
Yeah.
the other one? You have to. There's another part you don't like about the MCU. I know there is. It's not
Well,
a
the
perfect
fact that
series.
Ant-Man also exists. And also
Ant-Man is a thing, and I don't like it.
and also how freaking Hawkeye hasn't died yet.
Okay.
Fuck you, piece of shit. Anyways, least favorite, I would have to say, for one, that the Marvel.
In the
Marvel
remake of the Incredible Hulk.
Motherfucking cockmuncher.
You haven't watched it. You don't know you don't like it. You can't say that.
Can't
You
not
just said
like
you
something
don't
before you
like
see
it. You didn't watch it.
I've always questioned it. Like, why? We already have one. Why are you doing it again?
At least try it. I say at least try it, and you'll see why they moved to Mark Ruffalo.
And I feel like Hulk should have got more.
Talk Universal about that.
Yeah, I know why they didn't, because they did the other two Hulks and they flopped so big, and there's like it's really hard to get.
Universal doesn't want to invest in it, so that's them.
Yeah, but I feel like Hulk should have got more his own standalone film in the new MCU.
I mean, that's the only MCU. There's only one MCU.
Well, I mean, technically, those other things are still Marvel.
No, but it's not the MCU. Those are just Marvel.
Okay, well then in the MCU,
because Marvel Studios doesn't do anything until Iron Man.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And
doesn't it?
It's that, and a lot. I do not. I feel like Natasha is kind of. She's just there.
I like her Winter Soldier.
I mean, she's a good character, but she's kind of just there.
Like, so how he feels about Arrow. Hawkeye. Oh, Arrow. Man, it's hard out here for Archer. How you feel about Natasha?
Yeah.
Romanoff.
Yeah.
Black Widow for the end.
Well, both of them should have been offed off a long time ago.
I don't say both. I say Natasha should have kind of been dead. She's not really a big influence on the Avengers like Hawkeye is.
He's not either.
He is not.
He is. Sir, he was gone for most of that first movie.
He is the linchpin of the Avengers.
He was 2 minutes of Thor.
Freaking Kyle who cost
Coulson?
Coulson was the glue of the founding of the Avengers.
He's
when he died, they were avenging him.
Hawkeye kept them together.
Hawkeye was really not. Coulson actually did do a lot more. My least favorite part about the MCU. Coulson's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Coulson's
Marvel Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is canon to the MCU, Coulson's alive.
Yeah.
Which is my least favorite part. The whole TV thing they have going too. It's like, man.
Because I thought that took place before, which is why he was alive.
No.
They had Project Tahiti or whatever that brought him back to life.
So that's Project Tahiti?
It's a whole thing. You know what?
Have you not seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No!
Good. Keep not doing that.
Why not?
Oh, thank you.
I don't really good.
It is not. It is really not.
Now, I'll give you the first 2 seasons.
Sir,
no!
Do you hear what you just told me?
2 seasons?
Did you hear what you just told me?
I know.
The first 2 seasons. Can you look me in the eye and say that?
Look me with the
Now,
listen. But this
is the camera there, but
you mean all of it?
Now listen. No,
the
not
first
all of it,
2 seasons.
How many seasons of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is it?
They're at
Too many.
9.
9?
They are not at 9 seasons.
I think they are. I think it is.
Why is there so much?
Or it might be more.
I just thought it was like a 1 season thing and then that was it?
No. So, I feel like the first season is them trying to figure out what the hell they have going for them. Second season is they started to get their leg to stand on, and then that's when they got their own identity.
Because I do remember that at the ending of a certain season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was leading up to Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
They have 5 seasons.
Oh, is it 5? Okay, I was way off.
And then, let's see. There was a fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. during, not Civil War, Winter Soldier, which was...
And that's reflected in it.
Yeah, a lot of times the S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff was like, hey, here's cool, whatever else is going on leading up to the Marvel movie coming up. Then they had a split.
That's what when they stopped doing that. That's when they...
You have a problem with that, right?
Huh?
So 2 seasons.
I had such a
That's
fucking...
2 years of show. You're like, just give it 2 years and then you're good. It's like, no.
But that's why I said they had to get their own identity. Before they were doing that, they were doing...
But also, my fact is, like, I don't like the fact that Coulson's still alive.
Well, yeah.
Because that ruins the moment in the Avengers. It's like, well, he lives. Yeah. Because that's what they unify on. That's what they're avenging.
Do you think that they know at this point?
They don't.
Now?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They still know.
Okay. So what if
they don't? They
in Infinity War
they won't do it.
They bring him back.
It's not gonna happen.
They better not do it. That would ruin so much.
If they bring back Fury,
Fury's already been back. Fury knows.
Huh?
Fury knows.
Yeah, Fury knows.
But not like
he was in the first episode of Marvel's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
We haven't seen Fury in the main movies in forever.
We haven't seen him since Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
I was just about to say he was in Age of Ultron.
That's been happened. Fury knows already about Coulson. That's where they got the. That's where he got the helicarrier from. Was in Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, they got.
No.
It was that first down one that they had. in the first Avengers. They had already had it.
Okay.
That's where he got it from. So he already knows. It's not a secret to him, but
no, okay, I know that Fury knows that Coulson's alive, but like, what if they bring back Fury in like, okay, you haven't seen me like in X amount of movies or whatever, but now I'm back here and I'm trying to bring you guys back together again and like go fight this big bad threat.
They did that in Age of Ultron.
and what? What's the point of that?
For I don't know a plot point to write.
It's not a plot. It's not a plot point.
I mean,
that's not a thing to do. What are Fury and Coulson going to do against Thanos? What's going to happen there?
Leadership. I don't fucking know.
Leadership.
I don't know. Just the reason.
That's not Collier. You're just writing stuff to write it. That has nothing to do.
Isn't that what movies do anyways?
No. They have. You're supposed to write a clear, consistent plot. Things have to happen for a reason. Yeah. You're just like, well, wouldn't it be cool if? I mean, yeah, no, it wouldn't actually. Coulson being back would definitely not be cool. Fuck that. If Coulson comes back, I'm walking out that goddamn movie.
But you'd be fine if Fury comes back though.
Fury's not dead. Yes, I'm fine.
I mean, like come back on set, just come back in the store. Like, oh, here, yes. I'm just gonna make my appearance. I'm gonna make my quick money, and then I'm bouncing out. Yeah, I'm only here for like 3 minutes, and then I'm out.
He literally had one scene.
No, 2 scenes.
3.
He was in the bar, in the kitchen, and in the
yeah, 3 scenes.
Because actually, the last time that I do remember seeing
Fury, I did have Fury. I had a problem with them bringing back Fury and Winter Soldier. If they like, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Like, oh no, but it's fine. It's like, I mean, he's dead. Just stop to kill people. Stop being afraid to. Do it.
Do it.
Leave him dead. He got shot. All right, I accepted it. I accepted it's an emotional moment. Let's live on it. Oh, he's alive. It's like, well, that moment didn't mean anything. Yeah. Loki, same thing with Loki. Twice.
I knew that.
He dropped him off. He got dropped off the world bridge and is literally back to life at the end of the end credit scene. Like, what? That was quick. That's the fastest one they've done.
Like y'all can't even let me leave the movie theater first.
Yeah. Like I didn't figure out in the next movie that he was alive. I figured out at the end. It's like, oh, okay, never mind. He's fine. Everything's fine.
And that's another big issue I have is they have not really killed any. They haven't actually killed anybody.
Quicksilver's dead as dicks.
Oh, and Quicksilver.
But
that's the one person who shouldn't have died.
Yeah. He was saving Hawkeye.
Huh?
He was saving Hawkeye. He was saving your boy.
Oh, fuck that. I would have took that trade.
I would have said it. But also there was the kid there too, so I mean, what's he going to do? Let Hawkeye and the kid die? Yeah. Or is he going to be a hero? Yeah, he was just into this world. It's like, oh, this is what heroes are. And like, well...
If anybody should have got a miraculous Deus Ex Machina return, it should have been fucking Quicksilver. I don't give a shit. Fight me on this matter. I don't care. Nah. Quicksilver should not have been killed off.
I always know his name until I need to bring it up.
What does he look like?
Blue guy, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ronan?
Not Ronan. Mohawk.
I know from the Ravagers.
Yeah, I every time I know his name until I need to bring it up, and I just fucking forget it.
Anyways, that guy.
Yeah, him. He's dead as dicks too. That was it. That's what I was saying. He's also dead.
And that was a good death. And
they let you live in it. They weren't joking around it. Thor. The character that you cared for is now gone.
Odin.
No, it ain't.
Odin. Odin's dead. Odin's dead. He was having that moment like in first one, but then he came back to life, so it's fine.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Yeah, he wasn't dead. He was in his Odin sleep. Yeah. What the fuck is Odin sleep? Well, it means we can't have him around for the plot. That's what it means.
But that's the thing that happens a lot is because Odin has a weird ass connection to some like everything, so he goes into that sleep to recharge his power. It's stupid. It's a stupid plot. Like what's it called? It's like putting Superman down. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. That's really Yondu.
Fucking name, Yondu.
Beat me to it.
Fuck, I can never fucking remember his name until like I know
Ego's dead.
Who?
Ego.
Yeah, man, I didn't really care.
I didn't care about him either, but he's dead.
I mean, he was a better villain than they mostly has, but because she was like, oh, it's a father figure. Then he became villain. It's like, oh, okay. But his whole thing was like, I'm going to do this. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing this again, huh, guys? Cool. It's not a sky beam, but it's a universe beam.
It's very close to it.
I'll make everything become one.
And then probably my last thing that I have a real strong disdain for is they have a tendency of being overly playful in their movies.
Avengers?
Yeah,
like it's a formula they've went with so far.
Yeah, and it works, and it's like it keeps me entertained, and it's all that other stuff. Yeah. But they don't have. I'm not saying go Thor Dark World, Where freaking,
oh God, no!
don't go that emotional.
It wasn't even emotional. It was just it was just there. They were trying to go dark, but they didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I'm not saying go all the way there, but
they tinted the screen. It's like that would work, right? No,
I get that reference.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like one of those, like it was just one of those moments in the events. Like I get that. Okay, yeah, thanks, Cap. We didn't need that input. It's unnecessary.
It was funny though. That one worked because Cap was a fish out. He's right with a fish out of water. He's done this new world, and he's like, everyone's talking about shit. He doesn't know what the fuck they're saying, and then he says that.
I did it.
I got that one. I know that.
I did the joke.
Also, you're one of the best. You know what I mean, of all time. Tony rolling his eyes. I don't know.
God. And
right?
like I said, that's why I said I don't want you to
right?
lose. I don't want you to lose your jokes. I don't want you to lose who you guys.
But if
built
you got to feel some way. But of course, this is the Russo ones. So they did Winter Soldier, they did Civil War, so they're not afraid to lean into it. Sometimes they're not going to like lean and then quickly jump back the other way. It's like, oh wait, sorry, too emotional.
I mean, but they did that in fucking Ragnarok.
That's not Russo's.
Oh, that was Russo's? Oh, okay.
They didn't write that. No.
Okay, so then, but when this whole Infinity War thing happens, there's still a lot of freaking stress and emotional stuff and a bunch of stuff with these characters over all these movies. Like they don't like what's his name? Iron Man with his PTSD. Mm-hmm. There's more PTSD than just the Avengers stuff. He had Scarlet Witch messing with his mind and him seeing all that stuff.
He is going to go nuts in this movie because now his vision is becoming a realization. It's becoming a reality.
Yeah, you have him finding out that the Winter Soldier killed his parents. This is right after Civil War. That Thanos is coming out.
He caused Ultron.
Yeah, the fact that he caused
Ultron.
Which is
why he's so supportive of them doing that. It's like, you know what? Probably someone should have been there to tell me no.
Yeah.
If I could and I didn't bother asking if I should.
Yeah. And that's a lot of stuff. And just Iron Man alone should have a whole bunch of emotional shit coming to them. But even Thor just literally lost his whole planet.
But jokes.
But literally lost his whole planet.
Jokes.
But jokes.
that's another thing with that. Like there's that. Then you have Captain America literally becoming an enemy of his state. World. Not even state. The world. Enemy of the world right now. There's still a whole bunch of high intensity emotional crap, and I feel like
there's emotional crap in Spider-Man: Homecoming too. It's a more smaller and personal one when he's trapped under that rubble. Good moment.
That is
great moment from the comic too. It's like he's yelling for help. It's like there's no one else, and he looks in the reflection. It's like, well, I have to be the one to help you. I can't keep depending on other people. It's like, see, now you got it. Now you deserve that suit.
Which Marvel, y'all
like
Spider-Man.
Sony figured out how to crack the Spider-Man thing. Give it to Marvel. That's how you do it.
I'm so happy about Spider-Man.
And I'm pretty sure Marvel's like,
welcome back.
They're just like, oh.
Well, guess what? He only has 3 more movies.
I know.
They got Spider-Man: Homecoming 2 and the next Avengers 1, and then
wait, Homecoming 2?
Yeah.
It's the next Spider-Man movie. I think it's just placeholder name is Spider-Man: Homecoming 2.
Yeah.
Prom night.
Stop that.
No.
Stop that. We're not doing this
again. But I know Marvel doesn't have him fully, but just Sony,
with the spectacle that they just did with Homecoming, they might as well. But at least like 75% of the property can just be in their hands.
Bro, Sony. I know you guys like him. Y'all know he's the fucking money making machine, but y'all need to sign this contract saying that Marvel has the rights to these goddamn movies.
Or just keep working on it. Extend that contract. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
We like making money.
Yeah.
Hey, let's work on this a little bit more together. Right?
Because they have the Venom movie coming out, and I'm just so.
Why did you bring that back?
I don't know why you did. You ruined a good thing. You ruined a good thing. We were so happy talking about Spider-Man, and then you did that. Why'd you do that? Are you happy now?
Well, okay, you know what? No.
What?
The reason why we got this impression because the trailer was so god awful. We have to wait until
the trailer's not god awful.
The trailer was god awful.
If it was anything but Venom, it would be like, that's a cool teaser.
Yeah.
But the fact that they said Venom at the end, it's like, are you sure?
Yeah. Because it seemed like Eddie Brock the movie. Yeah. But
if that's for a horror movie or like a weird sci-fi movie, I'd be like, I'm down to see whatever the fuck this is. But it's like Venom. Okay.
Yeah, but that's why we have that impression because for my impression because that trailer left such a disgusting taste in my mouth.
And it's not even just that. It's that Sony is doing another Spider-Man movie.
No, they're not doing another Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man universe.
They're trying to do a Spider-Man movie without the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Spider-Verse, did you see that trailer for Into the Spider-Verse? I did not see that until like a couple weeks ago.
Wait,
when
what?
Into the Spider-Verse. You saw with me that animated Spider-Man movie coming out in December.
Oh yeah!
I saw that. I was like, I don't know what this movie is. I don't know how I've not heard about this, but I am all about this art and everything.
I was like, oh my god, that is just beautiful.
So
and they're doing this.
Wait. How many more of us are there?
I love that movie too. I was like, oh, dude. And he's the spider on the wall too. I hate that spider on that wall, but god damn, that's fucking cool. Gotcha.
And apparently Donald Glover is doing one of the voices on there.
I think
he's doing Miles Morales.
No, he's not doing Miles.
Not the one we saw. There might be another one, but I know he's. I don't know.
Is he producing this?
No. Oh, okay. There's another thing I want to bring up. It's not something to MCU. How much time do we got left?
We'll go 2.5.
Yeah. We'll go 2.5. I gotta say about this. So apparently, FX was doing a Deadpool animated show, and Donald Glover and his brother were writing it.
Yeah.
They canceled it.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they canceled it.
I figured out they were doing it and that it was canceled in the same day. So it's like it was given to me and then taken away. I was like, well, I want this. No. Why?
I didn't know they canceled it.
Yeah, they canceled it. They were into production. They just
yeah. Dude, it's like someone giving you a brand new car and then it's like, oh, wait, never mind.
No, it's like someone gave me a brand new car and they crashed it. That's what it was. I was like, why? I want that.
You knew it was happening, but then it just...
I was all about that. The moment I was like, fuck yeah, I love Atlanta. Give me Atlanta with Deadpool. I'm all about this. Then, no, it's canceled. It's like, well, why?
And I hate this because Donald Glover gets... He's trying so hard trying to be in the comic book zone because he's a big nerd. He's a giant nerd.
Donald for Spider-Man, remember that?
Donald for Spider-Man.
I mean, he was a little too old to be Miles Morales. I was like, do Miles Morales grown up.
But
don't put him in high school.
do it later on when he's like out and about. But even so, looking.
I just had like a real bad thought just run past my brain.
What?
I barely glanced at it. Freaking Jaden Smith as Miles Morales. Like,
Don't.
No, just get that.
You know what? Next time, just keep that to yourself.
Yeah. I know. Like
he's already on Static Shock. It's fine.
What?
Oh yeah, the web series Static Shock. Whoever he's doing, he want Jaden Smith to be Static.
They seen After Earth, right? I'm not the only person who's seen that movie, right?
I wish you were the only person who's seen that movie.
At this point, I think we just need a new face. A new face altogether.
Me. I'll do it.
I will do it in a heartbeat.
I'll go to Dredge back. I'm gonna fuck.
I will put on some fucking just all the dreads. I will figure that shit out. I will get a potion that grows my hair to become static. In a heartbeat.
Why not
don't even have to
Why don't you wear the wig?
I don't even need a wig. I know. I want this shit natural.
Oh yeah, like in Humans, right? They gave the red wig. That was a good thing, right? In Humans? You know, hey, how are Inhumans?
Medusa.
You watch that yet?
Yeah, fucking watch that garbage piece of garbage.
You know what? I turned it on a little bit. It's like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to watch all the Marvel shows. I'm already not watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can afford not watch. Okay, so there's no one, right?
Oh, dear.
Because it's still an MCU because it's Netflix one, which is there's so much going on there. I don't know how Infinity War's going to affect the New York they have going in the Netflix shows.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because they refer to
the incident. They refer to the incident all the time, but it was like there's another incident about to come. So how's this going to affect it? But we got to talk about something else. Jessica Jones season 2.
How far have
I got 2 episodes.
I got 2 episodes,
and you stopped.
Yeah. I'm like, what happened?
What I don't know.
I saw one tweet from you. I was like, wow, did they really just like fell off the?
I don't know.
I get to
because your tweet was well, not yours, Crow's tweet.
Yeah, all right. That's Drunk Jelani's account.
It's like, dude just said a nice ass and he got laid. I'm like, wait.
By Jessica Jones of all people in a bar. She's already drunk. Yeah. Nice ass.
That's how far I got.
Next scene. Laid.
I got to the end of that episode. I was like, what
the fuck
is happening? I will tell you, I did stop the episode for a little bit. I was
like... I watched the first episode, and I was like, I can see what y'all trying.
Because at the end...
It's a very strange way to try to introduce the plot.
Yeah.
It's like, you didn't need to do all the extra.
Was that the first or second episode?
Which one? Nice Ass?
Yeah.
That's second episode.
Second episode?
Yeah.
What the heck is Jessica even doing? Okay, because at the end of freaking the hand thing, what was it? The Defenders, it showed that Jessica was about to get ready to get her shit together and become the good private eye that she once was. I'm ready to see that.
Apparently, the people who wrote Jessica Jones season 2 did not watch Defenders and know this because they moved. The same thing I probably had with Legend of Korra.
They
moved her backwards again so she can move forward. It's like, no.
No!
I guarantee you, people who like Jessica Jones and watch Defenders are going to watch season 2. You don't have to move her backwards to catch people up. They know. Move forward.
My rage from this whole thing is exhausting me.
This is like levels of Iron Fist bad at times, too. I was like, oh my god. Like, there was the whole thing, too, about him getting Iron Fist. People know who that is. They guarantee you people who watch Daredevil are watching this one. Yeah. They know. So keeping her a mystery is not making any sense. We know who that is.
And because you brought up Iron Fist, I have to bring his ass up. Fuck you for fucking up Iron Fist. Whoever wrote Iron Fist, fuck you with a giant horse cock. Because as far
go
as
bigger than that.
No, you're right. A galactic planet with 2 balls as the planet.
Dormammu's dick.
Dormammu's dick. Because
he did not come to bargain today.
Like, I was so angry at that goddamn series because Iron Fist is one of my favorite characters.
So I guess that's your favorite part of the MCU.
That is my absolute least part of the because I didn't even think about the Netflix.
The Netflix series are in
there. Yeah, I totally forgot about that as
part
well.
of it, but yeah.
Yeah, but that is my absolute hated part about the MCU is that you guys have absolutely destroyed one of my favorite characters. And if season 2 does not bring him back, I'm gonna fly to wherever you live.
They got a new director for it. He's like someone who's actually done martial arts films. So it's like, oh, cool, someone who knows what he's doing.
And how does Daredevil have better martial arts?
Like they said, world's greatest martial artist. I was like, are you sure? I think Daredevil beat him.
Yeah.
Daredevil was kind of kicking his ass, and Daredevil Defenders too.
Yeah. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, even the fight with Danny Rand and freaking Iron Fist.
Danny Rand and Iron Fist. When they fought each other in their show to see who was going to overcome it. Turns out, no one is going to win. We're all going to win because we have to watch that goddamn show.
Fucking in Luke Cage. I was like, yeah, I understand. He's made of... He's the unbreakable. This dude is the Iron Fist. Mm-hmm. He has more than just his Iron Fist. You know how many different cheese come with the Iron Fist? And all they focused on in that whole series was the one that can break through walls.
That's the only thing he used it for, too.
Like, seriously.
He broke stuff. He never hit anyone with it. It was just like, he broke
walls,
an axe.
doors.
Oh, yeah, he was... Which why when it was a key, I wasn't surprised. It was like, yeah, he's just been unlocking stuff the entire time. It's just me. I gotta get through there. Got it.
And it's like the only time he really used it as a weapon was to hit
Luke Cage in the face.
Because that's the only person who can really take that punch. That's why they did it. Because like Luke Cage can take this.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. He has so much other cheese. Y'all should have been moving his character to learning his other cheese. Y'all decide when he's like halfway, almost when the series is over, to be like, oh yeah, he has a healing chi. That's not even what that chi is fucking used for.
Crazy thing, right? Actually, have part of it as his training.
Mind baffling.
Just have part of the show as his training and stop showing me the whole is he or is he not Danny Rand thing. I know he's Danny Rand.
Oh yeah,
and it took 4 fucking episodes. I'm like, I get it. He's Danny Rand. He might be crazy. Move on.
For real though.
Quit showing me his mom getting sucked out the top of this jet. I get it. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god.
Dude, show once and that's enough. They did it. Oh, there she goes again. It's like. I love you, Danny. Oh, there she goes again. I was like, I got it.
First 4 episodes.
I understand.
First 4 episodes of ReZero.
2 episodes.
Literally what it is.
2 episodes. Not even that. 1.5 episode. It should have been going to Iron Fist. I don't give a shit about Danny Rand. From 1.5 episode, it should have been Iron Fist. Mm-hmm. It should have been Iron Fist learning Iron Fist. Not freaking Danny Rand having a coming to God moment. Okay, we have to. But we're getting, oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah. You're not get me started on how much that shit pisses me off.
Man, you really fucking deconstructed that one. Like, fuck the glass ceiling.
Okay. So
Woo,
that was our.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm like literally like I can feel me sweating because I'm so angry about that. Like it's just fuck me.
But you really think too? It's like I could swear Punisher them coming back, and then it's like Jessica Jones season 2.
Oh fuck the Punisher! That's right. Oh, okay. Now I gotta reorder my whole Netflix series of top greatest.
Yeah, okay. We still got good. We're still good on time, but god damn it.
Yeah. Okay. For me,
he doesn't like Iron Fist. Spoiler. I'm not sure if you got that or not.
So okay, let me say this.
No, I love Iron Fist. I don't like the show.
The show.
Fucking my favorite character.
They got a little bit better in Defenders. Beginning, it's not hard to get better than
hey, when you start underneath the fucking trash can and like you dug your own hole further down underneath the trash can, man, I'm ready to take the shit that's on top. Like, just give me just a little bit. Just give me the bag that you put the shit in. I'll be happy for right now.
All right, so
all
of Daredevil, Punisher.
Wait, Luke, that's cheating. Pick a season.
Pick a season.
That's cheating.
Okay, seasons 1, 2, and 3. Boop. You said get it ordered.
Not a third one yet.
There's a feature.
Daredevil?
Yeah, there was the one with Kingpin, and there was the one with
2. There's 2 seasons.
There's 2 seasons.
No, it was a Kingpin arc. Uh-huh. It was the Elektra arc, and there was a Punisher arc.
Punisher and Elektra both one season.
The same season.
All right, so Daredevil.
I was like, what the fuck? How did I not hear about the third one?
I've already seen it. I'm telling you right now, but already seen it.
I guess I'm like already.
I look this up like every other week to see when Daredevil's coming out.
Okay. So in that case, Daredevil season 2, Daredevil season 1, Punisher, Luke Cage. Jessica Jones season 1. Defenders. Freaking Iron Fist.
There you go. Get further down below.
Yeah. And then, according to what I'm hearing from you, maybe Jessica Jones
season 2,
maybe above.
I've only seen 2 episodes of it.
We've only seen 2 episodes.
First impressions.
Well, then again, it literally sounds like it's starting the same exact way how it started off in season 1. It starts off slow.
No. It's starting off because at least it was slow entry to what's going on. This one I already know. It's like, all right, we got to figure this stuff out. But she's taking her sweet ass time when she wants to decide if she wants to do it or not. It's like, go.
There's a lot.
Also, the Wizard.
The Wizard.
I knew. You know what I'm talking about, right?
He's a speedster.
He's a speedster. Okay.
Not,
but he's fat, and when he said that, I was like, "That's so crazy. It just might be true." And I'm not going to like how they're going to show this because I already knew it wasn't going to.
Yeah, the Wizard is. Did you just say he's fat?
He's fat.
He's fat.
He's a super though, and
a fat speedster.
Yeah,
the fat speedster.
And he doesn't burn the fat from running that fast.
No, he's not. There's probably some.
But also, the thing was, the special effect they had for it.
I honestly liked it.
I thought it looked comical.
No, that's why I liked it.
I did.
You know what's comical? Every time Jessica jumps and lands, that is comical.
That's an effect thing. That's another thing. It's like
that is Superman. Back in the 90s or early 80s or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
flying. That's what
Netflix,
it is.
Netflix. You know these people watch these shows. Do you want to try giving them, I don't know,
money?
No. Let's like, hey, okay, Jessica, we're just gonna have you stand up here and just capture your feet. And then just roll for us. Roll for us. Show
the joke.
But I mean, as far as that particular, like every other effect in this show, fuck it. But that. I like that it was a comical
that took me off the moment. I was like, okay,
because they have like all the super effects for people for all of the Avengers. There's nobody that really has any comical effects.
I don't want the comical effect though. Not any PI supposed to be dark and gritty show that was like like going around there. It's like, okay, no, I'm not digging this. I'm not digging this.
So is it like on what they did with Laser Team, where they just like basically fast forward his running?
Kind of, yeah. But actually, Laser Team looked better.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
I was gonna say, but Laser Team was better.
Yeah, you know why? Laser Team decided, this is where the budget's going. We're going to put some money behind us. What? Jessica Jones, they did not. They put as much I guess they could, and then just kept going. Yeah.
But I think it's because Jessica Jones, that first like Collier was saying, it started off slow.
Okay, call me Donut.
It started off slow. So
Yeah, but it was a slow build towards something that...
something great.
Something else big.
And then this one was...
That,
Once again, I have not watched it, but it's like, come on, at least get the ball rolling here. They get the ball rolling, but it's like, it's a very strange way to get this ball rolling.
but one thing I wanted to say, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil season
2.
Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why it's on top is because it has the Punisher in it.
Freaking, what's his name?
Don't know.
Punisher?
Not Punisher.
Iron Fist.
Shut up!
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, Punisher, and then the rest of what you said.
Yeah.
Because Luke Cage was fucking phenomenal.
It was phenomenal, but I just love, like, because freaking Punisher story, it kind of hits home just a wee bit, but the fact that it touches me just a little bit, and just the whole drag on with him finding out, like, oh, there was a bigger operation going up under my nose. I thought I didn't care about, now I do.
And my whole thing with Punisher is that I felt like they overbuilt his character.
Overbuilt? No, they built it just right.
I feel like they overbuilt him. Like they gave more.
No, not only just him, but like also the other. Like it also made me care for the other characters too.
That's
so
true.
when they did drop some plot twist, I'm like, no. Like when I was about to say Foggy, not Foggy, but he might as well be the Foggy of that universe.
Micro.
Who?
Micro.
No, not Micro. Homeboy Sean Donnie's partner.
Oh, Sam.
So when Sam bit the dust,
oh man, when Sam got it, I was like, no!
Yeah.
Sam, you don't get close. What are you doing? You idiot! You bet you have an Assassin's Creed blade. Don't do it. And he got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was trying to tell her, but he couldn't. He was like, I was like, no, shut up, Sam, shut up. It's gonna be okay, buddy. And he was like, Sam didn't make it. Fuck Billy.
Okay.
So it was that moment, and then at the very end moment where they were duking it out at the end of the
obviously Billy was a bad guy. I mean, they didn't set up for you like when he's at the dock and there's like a line of SUVs like, guys, bad guy. He's like, he's not coming. Pan over to Agent Orange. It's like, yeah, we already know. You showed the line of SUVs. You know.
Yeah.
Shit's about to get real. You already know what this means.
That's never a good guy thing to do. No good guy has a line of SUVs lined up.
No, not at all.
I've never seen that once ever. I want to actually see a movie where the good guy is actually in a line of SUVs.
Unless they're protecting the president or something.
Even then, it's only one or two. It's not a whole.
There aren't like 5 of them just lined up for no reason.
Okay, so like maybe the first 2 are protecting the president, but the rest are just inside. People who are on the inside who's actually out to get.
And
the
then
president.
usually when they do, I was gonna say usually when they do that is people are coming after the president in that case, not actually.
It's like, okay, units 3, 4, and 5, come up to the front and protect the president. They go up to the front, they block 8, and then they start opening fire. Like, what the fuck, guys?
Y'all are my friends. So shit like that. But
you're my brother.
All right,
you're the chosen ones.
Don't bring those up, please.
God damn it.
But yeah, I enjoyed the Punisher all up to like the last fight where he just freaking took his face and just like slid it down the middle.
Well, now he's Jigsaw. See, that's how you make a season 2 villain right there. You make Punisher. you fuck him up. You just have Punisher cut his face into it.
Wasn't the whole thing behind the Punisher like him not being able to die is because he made a deal with the devil or like the Grim Reaper or something?
Oh fuck no! Punisher's human.
No, there is a comic line where he does make.
Okay, I can't say that because I don't know. I don't know the Punisher that well.
But they're not going to do that in the show. They're like, he's just someone who's very hard to kill.
Yeah, just.
But I will say, if they have to do that at some point. They have to, because he loses a lot of blood.
Yeah,
there's a lot of blood lost in the fight.
I know.
You gotta die at some point, buddy. I'm sorry. You lost a lot of blood. There's no way you're just walking around like normal. Nobody can replenish that much blood lost that quickly.
Hey, he's a badass.
I know he's a badass. I've seen it, but it's like, goddamn, dude. He's got scars for days.
That's true.
Lieutenant Frank Castle.
But
he got shot in the fucking head.
Did he? When?
Twice.
In the head?
When remember this X-ray they showed of Frank Castle in the first in Daredevil season 2. There's a bullet hole.
Yeah.
He got shot in the head, but lived. It's like, sir, what?
It's like, I won't die. Fight me.
Yeah, after that point,
I can't die.
After that, he was like, well, he's not dying. We have to live. He's going to be around.
Also,
might as well just accept it.
First, I think it was like 5 or 3 minutes of Punisher the first 3 minutes of episode
just
1.
hunting down everyone.
Just hunting down everyone. Freaking killed someone in Tijuana from the border
He
of...
shot someone in a different country. I was like, boom. Spooked. I'm like, get the fuck out of me. New Mexico. I'm like, all right, that's fucking awesome right there. There's nothing that's awesome. And
then it just goes up from there. It doesn't even lose a beat. Well, to me, it doesn't even lose a beat. There was some...
There's some sort of moments where there's like for like character development too.
Yeah, character development and like, you know, just like
it's trying to make you care about the people
solidification of
around
things.
them.
Yeah. Like how I care for Micro so much. Like, he is almost like the yin to his yang in a way.
There's a very cool like sort of bond those two had. I wasn't expecting. It's like, I can see these two working together.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the reason why Punisher is so high on the list. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these, and I feel like a lot of these shows that they're putting out, which is right now Jessica Jones and the He Shall Not Be Named wannabe Iron Fist having bitch. And those shows missed the beat on that one because they tried to make them gritty like Punisher because Punisher got such good reviews, but those aren't super gritty characters. Jessica, yeah, but she's gritty in a different way than Punisher.
Because like Jessica's not Joel, but like Jessica's beginning is like has to deal with Kilgrave was like essentially a story about rape. Yeah, it's like that's what that was, and it's like okay, I can see where that's going. Yeah, but Iron Fist is like, I mean, he's supposed to be the weird one. He's supposed to be like the Doctor Strange of the group. It's the whole weird sort of thing going on.
He's a weird dude, and he's comical. Yeah, that's what kills me. Is that is a comical.
They got some of that in Defenders. It's like they knew. It's like, make him a little bit funnier. Why not? Essentially in his head, he's still a kid. Yeah. So have him make some jokes. He doesn't know.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing with like how they did him in Defenders. Mm-hmm. I need to see that fucking Iron Fist with all his abilities. Mm-hmm. The Iron Fist and the one that can actually do martial arts. You know, the one that can actually fight, not get his ass beat by some fucking ninja.
I'm still personally of the opinion that they should have had Colleen Wing be Iron Fist. Just make her Danny Ring. You know, Danny can be a girl name too. I've known a few Dannys, and it's like, you know what? Make her that. If you can combine both characters right there, so there's not this whole awkward love romance that doesn't make any sense. Why did she fall for him? I don't know. Do they know? No. It just does because
just so much.
She's a male. She's the female.
The plot
so naturally they bang. That's how that works. Male superhero, female bang. That's how the formula works. It's old Hollywood. That's how that happened.
Because the plot demands it.
I noticed.
And I was against it because I like. At first, until I seen the show, well, I was against it because I like my male Iron Fist. And I'll say this.
But I'm thinking is that she actually had fighting experience.
Yeah, no.
Like I knew she had fighting experience. It's like, why don't you just get her? Because this guy, he's Knight of Flowers on Game of Thrones. I was like, what, Knight of Flowers?
Knight of Flowers.
You'll learn. I was like, you sure about that?
And what kills me is that he overacted fucking Danny Rand. You tried to make him to this super gritty monk-like character.
I mean, the director and the script told me.
Fuck them too. I'm saying all three of them. I keep saying this.
His charisma was not there for Danny. Yeah, I will say that.
I keep saying this and I'll always say this. If you're acting this character, and you know you got to read these goddamn lines, and you know you have a fan base that is very strong. Oh yeah, but the problem with Iron Fist is also too that they rushed it out. Huh? Because they had cast him and then he only got 2 weeks of fright training and they start shooting. Yeah, I mean I know. There are a lot of problems behind that. Yeah, I know there's a lot.
So a lot of blame to go around.
Which is I'm blaming everybody. No, not one person is just getting the blame here. Right. But at the end of the day, we have to. Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm saying that fuck you guys. So there you go.
Also, do you think, like, when these characters get casted for these Marvel movies, do you think, like, oh, I'm playing this Marvel superhero character, maybe I should do a little bit of comic research on how this character is supposed to be portrayed, so I can incorporate that into the script?
Benedict Cumberbatch did. He really went. Their picture of him going to the comic shop, like, all right, Doctor Strange, I'm gonna read this one on this one.
Robert Downey Jr. did. Freaking Captain America did. Widowmaker did, and freaking Hawkeye.
Widowmaker.
Widowmaker. Wrong. Wow. Black Widow.
Widowmaker.
I have not played Overwatch in like too long. So
No, it's funny because when you said Widowmaker, I literally thought Widowmaker's face on Black Widow's body.
But just a Widowmaker costume.
But if they did, to me, if they did the character good, they did the research.
Well,
they did the research because even I think I'm not 100% on that one, but I think what's his name? Fucking why do I keep forgetting his name?
Was it like
fucking black dude?
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. Thank you. I feel like Luke Cage did his research, or he's just naturally that awesome at it.
We should research about Taylor. We should did that too.
All right, what?
Is that what Taylor? I wish you did. Man, remember that? What was it called? It was not Fort Unto Dawn, but the other one.
It was yeah. I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, boy, that was
Nightfall.
Yeah,
watch that.
It's up to you.
It's not up to you. Don't do it.
I was overly hyped for it, but I should not have been as hyped outside.
You shouldn't have been hyped at all. You should have just like, you know what? No.
Because I was.
That should have been my first clue about Halo 5. Like,
because I was still hunting the truth. I thought that would give me some answers that I was looking for. It did not!
Didn't get Hint of Truth Season 2 and then we forgot about it. Like, oh, never mind. Hint of Truth.
That was so good.
We can't talk about this every goddamn podcast. Everyone, we can bring up the goddamn truth. It hurt us. It's over. In this bit.
What's the actor's name again?
Mike Coulter.
Who?
Mike Coulter.
For Luke Cage.
Yes.
Okay, Mike Coulter. All right, cool.
It's just so good.
Whew.
All right.
Jeez.
So that was our take on Marvel and a whole bunch of other shit.
They need to work on their villains.
Huh?
They need to work on their villains.
They need to work on their villains. They do. But all in all, Marvel, you're doing good. You got some room for improvement, but you're doing good.
I mean, what do you think you are, DC? New stuff for no Justice League. Anyway.
All right, stop.
Thank you for joining us in this video. If you want to find us online, you can always find me with one name on all platforms, Kradon Zorgata. You can find Isaiah at
on Instagram and Twitter at Isaiah Pitcher and Jelani at
Jelani_P on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And of course, follow Fighting Wombat on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Stardust, and Patreon. $1 tier for poll access, $5 tier for early access, and $10 for full and exclusive access.
And links to all this will be in the description below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell icon to get notifications when our new videos are up.
And we see you guys in the next video. But in the meantime, stay awesome.